Oh, Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Oh, look, you guys, it's Thursday. Not quite where we want to be, but still,
it's a sight to behold, in my opinion. I'm very happy for Thursday. I mean,
Thursday.
I'll take Friday. Don't get me wrong, but Thursday, okay.
It's, to me, this week has been crazy because of the NFL thing at the Moscone. Like, it's just been, like, traffic has just been crazy. Like, trying to get around in the city and just to navigate your way to go home. I'm like, I don't know if I can get there. Like, maybe I'll just pull over and sob for a while and then try again. Like, it's just been so crazy. Today, though, I'm super psyched. John is going to Uber in. John and me and John and Bob and Susan are all going to go over to the Moscone Center and check out the NFL experience.
That's going to be awesome. See what's going on over there.
I can't wait to see you hit the scene.
Yeah, Bob on the streets.
Bob on the streets.
Your press pass and your press card and your press hat.
Yeah. She's got to get one of those. Those press.
You got to have the whole deal.
Know what we're talking
press
about.
Hat.
It doesn't matter.
It's a fedora with a little tag.
I got a couple questions for you. Sharon.
The olden days, they would.
Oh yes.
All right.
Yes.
Just the truth. Nothing but the truth.
I've seen that in movies.
Yeah.
So that's what I picture.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of movies, too, there's a big announcement coming up, isn't there?
Sure is.
That's right. Bob's movie club
Bob.
announcement. I know, it is a big day. John went to the NFL experience in, I guess it was 2016, because it was when Super Bowl 50 was here. And he is psyched. Like, he can't wait to get over there. There's all kinds of fun, like, experiences you can have and things you can do. And sometimes you run into people.
Your brother John?
No, he did that with, I think he and Bryn went.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bryn. All right.
But they walked over and just like had a ball for hours. So I think I'll be the camera person. Like, I think I'll just videotape a lot of stuff. Like,
we need some content with you in it too.
I'll be there. Don't worry.
Don't worry, Maddie. We'll figure it
out. Bob on the streets. And we don't. I can tell you what happened when we get back here, and then Bob can play some clips for us, and it'll be fun.
I've been training Susan on the phone, on the camera for quite some time, and he's gotten really good at it.
Oh, okay.
He took quite a nice picture of us on my rooftop the other day. Yeah, he's quite the photographer.
He's the one who did that, huh?
Did he take that beautiful headshot of yours that you?
No, that was a real professional.
Oh yeah. It does look very pro. Oh.
But now I'm a lot older than I am in that picture.
It looks exactly, you don't look a day over 23.
Don't worry, you'll be like me. You hit a certain age, you have a good headshot, you just stick with it.
Yeah.
They don't get better.
I'm actually embarrassed when I see our headshots, because all our headshots, I have like long brown hair, and we just look 10 to 15 years younger.
We've gone through 10 years of neglect here, though, so there's no photographer. Like, we used to have someone come through and go, "You guys, we need new headshots. We're going to update the websites, and we're going to." That just hasn't happened in over 10 years.
Which, on one hand, I'm actually super grateful for. There's nothing worse than those photo shoots, and frankly, I've seen better days. So I have thought to myself,
"You're crazy."
It's just,
crazy.
Okay. I was thinking we could hire supermodels to be us. Like, you could be like, kind of a Channing Tatum looking dude, all oiled up and flexing. And then I
gotta be oiled up?
Why not?
I don't know.
It's supposed to be hilarious. Like, there they are, Sarah and Vinnie. Sure they are. I could be like a bikini model.
Oh, all right.
But it would be some hot chick.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then do we put your faces on them, or it's just
No, it's just other people. Like, it's the radio.
Speaking of, I got to bring this up real quick.
All right.
The trend taking over Facebook right now is you go to ChatGPT.
Yes.
Which I know you and Chatty are
close friends. Yeah. Good
deeply
relationship.
in a relationship.
Right.
And they asked ChatGPT to make them what is that term? It's the caricature of themselves with all the info you know about me.
Oh.
And ChatGPT is spitting out these pretty glossy, neat photos that everyone is using.
They're
on Facebook.
bugging me.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere, and I'm just like,
So I only use him for chat. Do I need to go to a different GPT?
No, you can do it on there.
Just
It takes a little while, though.
I think you have to feed
You
it
have to upload a picture. You have to upload a picture.
Then I'm not doing that.
It's not that hard, but it's. I mean, obviously, I know a bunch of idiots who are doing it, so can't be too
Well,
hard.
no, it's just you load up the photo through your phone into it, and then it whatever it knows about you.
Okay.
So Christine, we were talking about it, and I'm talking to my wife, and I tell her, "Oh, I know you use this," but she doesn't really use it like you do, where you are talking with it.
Yeah.
It
Oh
knows
God,
your-
we have such a nice relationship.
And so it spit out a picture of her as a man,
Oh,
and I.
because it thinks her name is Chris.
It didn't feed. She didn't feed a photo into it. She just said, "Can you?" Based on, and she got a tech bro.
Oh, that's funny.
It was actually, and then I went. I don't know if should I be insulted by this? I guess not. I mean,
I'm married to a tech bro. No big deal.
I mean,
you're right. No big deal.
You live in the Bay. That's kind of par for the course.
Sure.
So am I. So
Oh, back to Susan. So I was talking to someone who doesn't really know the show. And they go, "What's the deal with Bob? I thought that might be..." And I go, "No, it's a thing where the audience is they're proprietary. They take very much ownership of the show.
As
and
they
as
should.
people have left, they believe, for some reason, that Sarah and I are, cutting people, cutting fools, and not being nice about it, and not telling the story about what happened. And in some situations, it's just a negotiation that didn't go the person's way. And others, it's the person wanted to move on with their life. Or
they just walked out,
took
and
a
we
better
never
job.
saw them
Right.
again.
There's
There's also
sometimes
that.
there was no conversation.
That happens more than once.
Yeah. So there's stuff. And so we just feel like we don't want anyone to get too attached. So we use the name Bob as a random placeholder. And then she comes in all shiny and glossy with big rosy cheeks. And now we love her and we're stuck with a Bob.
Well, we'll have to come up with, if anybody else gets hired, we'll just name them Steve.
Whatever.
And whether they're a boy or a girl, and whatever their job might be.
And then this person goes, "Okay, all right, that makes sense. So what's with Susan?" And she goes, the person I'm talking to goes, I'm gathering it's a man.
yes,
but
Susan
then
is a boy.
It's so this Bob's not a lesbian. And no. And just thought, as I'm answering these questions,
But
I
she is in
realized
love with Zendaya, so.
if you're
Yeah,
late,
that's really a different question than whether or not
Yeah.
Susan is a boy.
but if you're late to the show, just so you know, there's the re-explaining of
Yes.
Bob was a generic name. We added
And she
to
likes
her.
sort of having that level of anonymity.
She
and
took it. Took
and it
right
actually
to
works for her because she doesn't want to share a lot of stuff.
No, she does
I
not.
share so much.
Oh, cagey as hell.
KG.
Yeah, we call
You're
you
KG. You know, if we still had the secret show, we'd know everything.
Well,
I don't know. She's good about keeping her cards close to her.
Yeah,
her
that's
vest.
true.
Yeah, but the secret show is a podcast, so we could just crash. We could just wait. We'll wait.
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll just sit here. Maybe this one doesn't even air because you're not talking.
By the way, I just did the same thing that you did. I didn't put a picture in and had it make one, and it actually not too far off. I mean, it's
You didn't even put in a picture? It said,
No.
I need a picture of you.
no, mine didn't have mine must have scraped it from the internet.
DJ headphones. Why do you have an
Seattle behind
Octadice?
you.
It says I'm a tech savvy gamer with a futuristic flair.
Oh.
And I'm not a gamer at all. But
Because we always
anyway.
play games on here.
yeah, that's
must
definitely
be it.
what it's thinking.
Oh,
of the
because I make
games.
so many games. Ah,
I don't even know if I have a picture of me.
You're smart. Go Pats.
Anyway, that's going around. It's kind of fun. And some of them come out really great. But then also, as Maddie mentioned, there's 200 of them in your feed as we speak. So, like most trends.
Yeah. I mean, this happened when everybody was doing the doll of themselves. You know, we did that. You know, remember they were making the little, you know.
I didn't do it.
little
Funko
bobble,
Pops.
Yeah, the go.
bobbleheads,
Yeah. So it'll die in a couple weeks.
After every single person.
Well, I've seen, and here's what I've seen in comments. I hope you enjoy making these pictures. You're destroying our water supply and making sure there's no servers built in rural areas. And it's like, it's true, but people, they're not thinking about that when they're making a cute little caricature of
No,
themselves.
They're not. They're just.
Don't bring down their buzz.
Yeah. So
Oh, boy.
about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago,
Yeah.
Edwin, the evil genius, we were talking about my red velvet suit.
Yeah.
And he made me, and I was standing in my kitchen, and I had taken a picture of myself in the red velvet suit. So it must be up somewhere. There I am in the suit, And he took that picture and put a red velvet cake, like a cube of red velvet cake around me. And so that's the only photo I have of myself on this computer that I use here at work. I just dragged it in. And ChatGPT just made a cartoon out of that.
Oh, so there's no information.
There's no. It does show the mic like I'm on the air. There must have been a Rubik's Cube in the picture with a cup of coffee, but it just took the same picture in the same pose and just made it.
I love it.
Wait, are you in a cake?
I'm in a cake. Yeah, that's why he took my red velvet suit and made me into a slice of red velvet cake.
You look delicious.
I do. It does actually look quite.
Yeah, it's cute. Anyway,
so I don't know.
You can send it to me.
I can.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's circle back.
Well, yeah, sure, and drill down
per my previous email.
All right. We're going to circle back to Bob in just a second here. Bob's movie club announcement is happening right after this. KLC HD1 San Francisco. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. This song is huge. Olivia Dean, A Man I Need. See you in a second. Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Creative Energy bringing you this part of the show. Don't miss Creative Energy's Winter Wellness event. It starts February 14th and runs through the 28th. Complimentary upgrades on qualifying hot springs spas, plus special savings on saunas, swim spas, cold plunges, and fireplaces. Now is the time. CreativeEnergy.com. We'll get you started. You can call us or text us anytime, 800-400-3697. We're just sitting here sipping our San Francisco Bay coffee, waiting to hear from you. Text us, call us, do. Just any random Thursday. Doodly doot doot.
Well, except there's a Super Bowl in town and the Olympics are about to start. And there's actually quite a bit going on. There's a bunch of concerts too.
There are.
Lots of them.
Yeah. I got a couple things I want to tell you this break, but first, before we need our homework assignment. We need to get going on this.
Yes.
Bob's Movie Club.
Movies.
Bob's Movie Club.
Oh, yeah.
We got some movies for you.
Sure do.
Bob's Movie Club. Bob's Movie Club.
Movies are great. Movies are great. And this week, we're going to watch a truly great and historic movie. We're watching Sinners. Woo! Let's see. Where's the hype? Where's the reaction?
Oh, yeah.
It's a radio show, people.
Finally gonna
right,
watch
exactly.
it. I'm so
Well,
excited.
I'm not sure. I think the YouTube is also pretty important. I wanted to talk to the YouTubers of the day. I am very excited. I just watched this. This is not a waste of anyone's time. You will absolutely, there's no chance.
Yeah.
I've already seen it. It's good.
Yes, you snuck in a little bit early, which is totally fine. Because how could you have known what I was going to pick? Because I keep it a secret. Sarah's been talking about watching this, but hasn't. Maddie also hasn't watched it yet. So we're watching it. Here, let me give you some good reasons why you should watch this movie if you're just joining Bob's Movie Club. First off, this movie has been nominated for 16 Academy Awards. That is the most that any movie has ever been nominated for. It's up for Best Picture, Best Director. It has a serious chance of winning Best Picture up against a Leonardo DiCaprio movie, which is incredible. If you don't give a crap about the Oscars, the director of this movie, Ryan Coogler, is from Oakland.
Yeah. Support your local people.
He is such a cool guy, and he's the first. He has a chance to win Best Director at the Oscars. Nobody has won. A black director has not won Best Director since 2014. For 12 Years a Slave. So this is a groundbreaking movie. This is also the first horror movie that has a great chance of winning Best Picture since 1991 when The Silence of the Lambs won.
Horror
so just
movie?
across the, well, no spoilers, but it's a thriller. I'll call it a thriller. But anyway.
What happens in this movie?
You have to watch to
I've
find
watched
out.
the first half hour of
It's
it.
so
before
good.
the thing happened and you blew it because there's a thing that happens and we're not going to spoil it. I definitely watched this with no idea. All I'd heard was Buddy Guy, the world famous great blues player from way back. And he comes from this area and migrated to Chicago, which you hear them talk about in the film. And that's sort of like in music, that was the big deal, was you'd come right off the plantation if you were good enough and toured around a little bit locally, you'd go to Chicago to try and make it. And Buddy Guy did that. So he's part of this story and the history of that music.
I've watched the first half hour of this. There was no horror. It was other than just...
Well, you'll have to watch
You didn't even get to the music yet.
No, the only music I really saw was the kid playing guitar in the car. And either smoke or stack going, whoa, that's pretty good.
Now, there is something that I'm going to watch this movie again.
Oh.
Because I need to. And part of the reason I need to, and I'm pointing this out, this isn't a spoiler. There's an actor playing two people.
Yes.
And for me, without my glasses on and, but I was paying attention. I'm like, I don't know which guy's which. I can't.
Is that smoke or is that stack?
I can't differentiate these brothers.
Oh, really?
So to me, I need to go, because there were a couple things that were said where I'm like, wait, does the one guy love the two people or is there are two different loves? I couldn't differentiate the brothers,
That's
twins.
so dad of you.
Does
love
one
it.
of them wear a hat? I think, doesn't one of them have a black hat on and then the other one doesn't have
I don't
a
remember.
hat
I
on?
watched this when it first came out, so I need to watch it again. But
Where
they
can
have
we watch
different
it?
personalities. That's the best part. It's streaming included with your HBO subscription. You're welcome.
It's free.
It's going to
If,
be
if
so
you have
good.
HBO.
Yeah.
We will be spoiling it next Thursday, so you should watch it because it's a great movie, because it's culturally relevant, and because we're going to have such a fun time talking about it.
All right. Sinners is our homework assignment for Bob's Movie Club. 1 week from today, we'll revisit and talk about it. Now I want to this is just fun. The Olympics are on. They're already competing. It's happening. Ski jumpers at the Olympics. There's some new measures in place for them after a crotch enlarging scandal rocked the ski jumping world at the 2025 World Championship.
What?
I'll repeat that.
Did you misread a word there?
No. New measures are in place for the Winter Olympics after a crotch enlarging scandal rocked the ski jumping world at the 2025 World Championship. So I'm like, why? Why would anyone want to enlarge their crotch just so they have like a good looking bulge when they're floating in the air? Like, what is the point of this? It turns out the Norwegian team got caught adding extra fabric to the suits worn by their top 2 male athletes. Doing this creates more surface area so the athletes can catch more air, glide longer and farther, and add several more feet to each jump. So this is yet another one of those instances where size does matter.
Well, I
And
thought
if you're
all the
Norwegian,
instances
you
is
need-
when size
No.
matters. Like it always matters.
So to prevent any cheating at the Olympics, each athlete will have tamper-proof microchips in their suit, and 3D scanning technology will be used to measure the space between their legs.
Oh, so they're kind of. So
They're going
putting
to pre-measure this.
but they're putting a low crotch on them for. Okay, I didn't really get the. So if it's almost squirrel suiting it.
Yes.
Yes.
You're lowering the crotch and giving yourself. Okay,
it has
now
to be
I get it.
right. So I guess it adds to the sale. It's not quite as exciting as
Well, if you're talking
you might have
about
thought.
No, that's insane.
micro measurements, this could be the
It
big
could be.
difference between gold and
One
a loss.
inch will win it for
Right.
you.
Is this real?
Yes, this is real.
This doesn't say onion at the top, right?
No, it
This
does
is-
not say the
That's
onion.
insane.
Yeah.
It makes sense, though. I mean, yeah.
Cheating.
Yeah.
It's what people do.
Well, no,
What?
it's
I'm looking at-
pushing the rules until somebody says it's cheating.
Right.
Which I
So-
respect.
I'm looking at a couple pictures because I was like, what am I looking at here? What are we talking about? And I always picture the ski jumping people with their feet totally together.
No, they put their feet
right.
out and they.
Like a flying squirrel.
Yeah,
Yes.
they put their legs out and they.
But I guess because you see them from the side, they look like they're just leaning over. But some of these things, like if you had more fabric down there, lower, you might get a little more
I'm sure
lift.
it works. I'm
And it-
sure it does.
And it's a sport of inches.
Right.
You know, really.
Hot.
I
So-
remember the swimmers in my high school all had to shave their legs, like all the boys.
Yeah.
To
You got to
increase
get
the drag.
anything off of you that you can possibly.
Well,
Bike
and-
riders do it too, right?
Yeah, I
They
did it when
do
I
that
did
a lot.
triathlon. I shaved my legs.
But I think also when they can get in and out of the water and there's less, doesn't carry the water. They can dry off faster. when they're
Especially
not
with boys. Like
hairy.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like you're just.
And then also, if you wreck your bike, having hair on your legs creates like hair gets into the road rash. It's a mess. So it's just safer to shave them.
What are we calling this? Crotchgate?
Just crotch tampering for now. I don't.
Okay.
Crotch enlarging. New measures are in place, though.
I like it.
They're going to do 3D scans to make sure that they're not adding extra inches down there between their legs.
I actually thought it was going to end up somehow being a little raunchier, as you
well,
brought it up.
obviously, it's
I mean,
crotch enlarging.
right? But
It's the
then
first thing you think. I'm like, wouldn't that create more drag?
that's more. Then I'm like, wait a minute. Does more weight? Is it like a 15-pound dumbbell?
Oh,
You know,
I would think that would
chained
affect
around-
downward
well, that's what
gravity,
I'm saying.
right?
I'm sitting here trying to go, what in the world? But it's a squirrel suit situation. Okay.
Although, here's the thing. This is not the only thing that they've been doing, just adding this fabric. There have been reports of athletes using other methods for this. And now they're just saying, no, that you have to have this scan. This has to be a fitted suit. But they did things like injecting hyaluronic acid into the junk or filling their pants with modeling clay.
Hyaluronic acid is the word that you see on a lot of new lotions these days.
Hyaluronic?
Hyaluronic acid. If you look at your facial creams, you'll see that being like, it's a trendy word. I don't know why you'd inject it anywhere, though.
Injecting it into that area seems really ill-advised and dangerous. You're
Does it-
injecting hyaluronic acid. Like, why? That feels like a topical.
What? They don't say?
No, they don't. But it would maybe make them swell up and give them, they would need more fabric to cover that.
Hyaluronic acid injections.
Oh, what does it say?
Apparently, it relieves pain
Oh. Okay.
caused by arthritis because I guess it's gooey and it binds to water, so maybe it creates extra cushion.
It looks like they're doing it in people's knees as a way of improving your joint lubrication. So as your
So it can be
cartilage breaks
injected.
down, well, it does sound like they do it, but I don't know why you'd be using that in your hand zone.
Right.
Well, if it builds up,
I have a painful man zone.
make it a little more girthy.
But that seems like a protrusion out that would be a problem in the wind, where these people, what it sounds like is they're actually just trying to get more fabric down lower between their legs.
Well, if having a larger area allows you to wear a larger suit so that you have more a larger
and then
There's
you,
area
then you
down
yank
there.
it down a
You
little
come
bit before
walking
you.
in your suit, and they're like, that can't be on TV. You cannot. We have to
We're putting you in a cup,
we can
friend.
see you.
Yeah. You're smiling at us.
707 OMG, Maddie and Vinny. I pad my crotch when I go out in the Castro SF. I am also a skier. Get it? Not
No,
really, but good
we
for
don't.
you.
But
They
it sounds
like-
like a thing.
They like to do blow.
I think so.
That's what I was
Know what I
thinking.
mean?
Oh,
They like the smell of cocaine.
I think
Oh.
so. All right.
I know some people who like that smell too.
The Castro Theater's reopening soon. I hope you have tickets to see Sam Smith
Oh, that
Oh.
didn't happen yet?
No,
That's this
very
month?
soon.
I think it's this month, isn't it?
I think
Did
so.
they do a reno?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice. Heard
I
about
think
the
it
Castros.
reopens tomorrow.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
got a stand. He's going to do a few nights, I believe.
I don't have him on my list here.
It's not happening quite yet. It's later.
All right. Because there's a ton of, today is when it all really kicks off. Tons of people in town. Okay, so anyway, there's that. There's the start of our Winter Olympics
But for the
coverage.
record,
Mhm.
hyaluronic acid shot into your knee can postpone or delay or stop knee replacement.
Nice.
They're saying here. That's the internet.
Go early, go often.
Well, maybe.
Start to have some knee pain, find out.
Mm-hmm.
So did you confirm this is something you rub on your face too? Is this a thing?
I
that-
got caught up in the injections as soon as I saw it. So let me do a little more.
Well, no,
research.
don't. It's a fine. Here's the next story.
It's a fun.
It's a fine. I just we go back to Italy for the Olympics. I left in the dark. Minutes after the game started, 10 minutes in, the curling has started,
Mm-hmm.
and the lights went out.
Yep.
They were plunged there. There they are. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, this is the most exciting thing ever. We're going to watch the curling. This is great. They're going to be scrubbing with those little brushes. There's going to be a guy in a crazy pose, shoving very carefully on the ice, trying not to slip.
And the guy with the broom sweeping and
Sweep,
sweeping
sweep,
and
sweep,
sweeping.
sweep, sweep, sweep. Brushy, brush, 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 brush.
I have an update. Remember the curling club reached out to us at one point, and then I emailed back and said, hey, we'd love to do it. They never got back to me. They just got back to me yesterday. So we're invited to go and learn how to curl on a Sunday. They have something on a Sunday. They have one on weeknight, which no good, but a Sunday one.
I
So.
prefer a weeknight.
Oh,
Well, she's young.
yeah.
I got
Yeah,
plans.
have a great time at that.
I'll go.
Yeah, you should. I want you to go and let's take lots of pictures of you learning to curl. You look like you'd be a good curler.
I do have a curling body. Yeah.
I don't know. Some of these guys look like you. Anyway,
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. Curling was one of the very first events to take place ahead of the opening ceremonies, which are in Cortina on Friday, which is tomorrow. In case you don't have a calendar.
We're almost there.
Yeah. And they said it was a nightmare. It got off to the worst possible start after the arena suffered lighting issues in the opening stages. It looks like Great Britain, Norway, Sweden, South Korea, Canada, the Czech Republic, Estonia, and Switzerland were all in the action in the first mixed doubles round robin. You guys. The commentator had joked, someone had gone to put money in the meter after the screens went off inside the arena, and then everything turned off. But the mic still works, so thank goodness.
You know, all the stuff that we enjoy and often take for granted, whether it's concerts, whatever the event is, there's a lot to put on these shows. A lot goes into it, and sometimes it is just, how are we going to power all this? There's a lot going on that I'm glad I'm not in that particular. But
Right.
our promotions people, when we go do an event, there's so much that goes into it.
They're so busy, and they've been there for hours, and we show up, and we're like, oh, great, what a great event this is, huh, everybody?
No food.
Where's our food? Oh, my God. Did you not get my rider? There's brown M&Ms in this.
But it is a
Ridiculous.
thing. So I don't be surprised as these things happen. The Olympics must be the ultimate promotions job.
Yeah, it's definitely, there is a lot of technical know-how that goes into all of this stuff. Somehow it all works. If everyone just does their
You
job. Yeah, the guy who was supposed to put gas in the generator, maybe it was stuck in traffic. Anyway, then everybody online was going on and on about like the lights fell asleep. And, you know,
You need
'cause-
clap
Oh,
on.
clap on, clap on. No, just that curling is so boring. That, that all the lights just went. I'm just
It
going to
missed
rest
me.
for a minute.
My
Sorry.
bad.
Yeah, my bad.
That was a John Allers
should
joke.
have been funnier.
It didn't come through.
No.
I took a second.
Little joke grenade.
I haven't. He didn't make me laugh at all during his speech yesterday, so I'm waiting for some of them.
Yeah,
to
I
hit
didn't
me.
laugh either.
I'm like,
Oh,
I don't
I
think
laughed.
I heard any
Vacation.
jokes.
The
Come on.
vacation, the little vacation dig at
Well,
Sarah.
I was like, that's not funny.
It's funny on the way home.
Not to me. I was like,
And by the way,
taking
kudos
personal time.
to Bob. It was
Oh, yeah.
that meeting was going over,
Yeah.
and I know Vinny and I both had like happy legs, and you didn't try to
Were
be a
they
hero.
happy legs?
Well, you know, like I don't know.
No,
I
she
get
got up
I,
there
I
and-
get antsy, and you went up, did your thing, did it in a timely fashion. Good job, not being
I
a
know.
hero.
Yeah, some earlier people talked a little too long, so I didn't really get my moment, but that's okay.
Yeah. But you showed that you can have moments like that, and hopefully they'll call on you again.
And I did get a couple of emails for people who want to play Bridge the Gap.
Is that so?
Because we recruited. Yes.
Fantastic.
I got
Great
my next
news.
person
Great
lined up.
news. Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So I guess Mike Borden will come back next week and then play against this new person.
He was good.
He is good. It's
gonna be
almost
tough to
scary.
beat.
I know.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Maybe I should ask this off the air. If
Ask it.
This is so you say that they have kids your same kid's age. I've never heard you speak of them.
Their kids are a little bit older than my kids. Like if my kids
Oh.
were in 4th and 2nd grade, theirs were in 5th and 3rd. So they're
Got it.
But
So they're grown-ups now.
they are.
Their
Yep.
kids are.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
They are.
Is there a drummer in the family besides dad, or
No, there's
one
a
went
really
into
good
that?
artist though in
Oh.
the family. She's great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
The end. What's coming up?
Outdated home design trends that should come back.
Oh, all right. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. We're feeling all charged up. Powered by San Francisco Bay Coffee. Bad Advice is back. We want to solve your problems. Email us at badadvice973@gmail.com and then listen tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and we'll take on listener problems and get them solved.
It's not today?
No, it's tomorrow.
Ah,
You all right?
no. I thought that was one of the things that crossed my mind when you get that wakey feeling in the morning and you go, all right, it's time to get it up, get out of here, and get going. What do you mean,
Nothing.
All right. And so
maybe I'll add another day of
I
them
thought,
or something.
Is there bad advice today?
Yeah.
That's going to be so fun.
Maybe we could have like a reaction day.
It's all right.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm just trying to make you happy.
Well, I mean, you already made me unhappy with, that segment now being on Friday. When did you switch it?
It has always been on Friday. I think he's just effing with me.
I'm just
not
screwing
sure.
around.
I'm not
What
sure
do I
what's
know?
happening. I'm very confused.
What's
right
up,
now.
everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by... Oh, boy, that's not it. Fremont Bank. The Fremont Bank Foundation gives back to the Bay Area year-round, supporting food banks, housing, schools, and health services. Help for people. Visit fremontbank.com/giving.
Help for people.
There's a theme there. That's
Sure.
kind of... Here we go, everyone.
You sure?
I'm not.
Okay.
We have had incredible days, and that is continuing. Like
Warm and
yesterday
lovely.
I left here pretty late in the day, but drove down the coast, and the whole time I just kept looking at the water going, I'm getting in.
And did you?
I did, absolutely. Just sunny, warm. You do not want to go out at the beach without your sunscreen. You'll get burnt right now. Just so you know.
Thank you
And
for
it
the heads up.
continues. Warm weather, nice days. It's like sunny and 70-something.
Oh, boy. That's nice.
It is nice, unless you're a ski resort.
Then it's not or a farmer.
Or right.
You're like, I need water.
There's a point on my drive home where the wildflowers are in full bloom.
Oh.
And so it's beautiful and it's like, but it's a little early,
It is.
It's winter.
Yeah. Well,
We
things
usually
bloom
hope
early here.
for spring,
Yeah.
but okay. Full yellow, like
Are there people?
there weren't because
oh.
people don't really know that,
It's
everything's
not quite season for that
right.
yet.
And I didn't mean to just put that out there. Whoops. Here we go.
I'm ready.
People are talking about the outdated home design trends that should come back in style.
I can't wait to hear this.
Now, I know
this is right up my alley.
Absolutely up a lot of people's alleys. My wife likes this stuff.
Yeah.
I know you love this stuff.
HGTV all day, every day. Come on.
These shows aren't huge hits and these people aren't big stars for no reason. It's because people love this stuff.
Yeah. Well, for in one half of an hour, you go from some cruddy room to look at that. It's gorgeous. They don't tell you that 9 months went by and it was hell the whole time.
And there's a lot of scandal involved. Like, that actually never was finished.
Right. Oh, that one show was called Trading Spaces. And that was that to me was the beginning of this whole thing. And they would hire these designers and they would give them a $1,000 budget. And then the people would switch. The people who lived in the houses would switch with the other people. They couldn't go back in. And then they designed a room in somebody else's house.
Which that budget alone means you're going to end up with some janky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like $1,000 isn't enough to fix anything.
One
in your
time
house.
they did a whole attic over and she took rolled corrugated cardboard and just tacked it up on the walls. I was like...
And then painted it?
I don't know if they painted. I can't remember. But I remember her rolling it out and being like, no, this is how we're finishing it. And then you won't be able to see the beams anymore. I'm like, but it's cardboard. So what are you doing? Well, I've only got $1,000 budget.
But that's the problem. They really weren't. People online are talking about the outdated home design trends that should come back in style, like a mudroom.
Oh, did those ever go
Someone
out of
said,
style?
I'm house hunting here up north, and mudrooms are a necessity, especially with kids and dogs. You know where they, for me, I lived in the Pacific Northwest. with a lot of rain and pets,
Yes.
you do need a place where you can clean your dog's feet
Yes.
and kick your, wet shoes off.
Yes.
So that's actually, there are places where it's a necessity, in my opinion. And I definitely went through one of the place I lived in Oregon. The carpet they actually put in new carpet when I got there, and they even said down the road, they're like, it's no big deal. We use cheap carpet because it rains and there's mud, and
we know that this is going to be a disaster.
Right. But that's the thing. If you have a dog, they come running in. You're
Yep.
oh, you have crap all over your feet.
I know. We let our cats in and out of our back door, and there is no mud room. It opens right into our dining room. And so we lay 4 or 5 towels, that aim toward the laundry room where their food is, because we know that's where they're going. And we're hoping their feet will be dry by the time they get in there.
On the list of outdated home design trends that should come back in style, more storage, please.
Yes.
All the modern designs haven't given storage a single thought. If anything,
It's so clean
Yes.
and open, and there's no place to put anything. A magazine on the table now looks like clutter.
Mm-hmm. Real wood floors are on the list of these should come back. The so-called luxury vinyl plank flooring looks cheap, plasticky, and slippery.
Mm-hmm.
Real wood is warm, and your dog won't slide around all over it.
Your dog will dig out of it, though.
Yeah, ruin it for
Yeah.
sure. Absolutely. Fingernails or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Dog nails will groove out the whole but with real wood floors, you can refinish them.
You can. A couple times even.
The apartment I got back in 2012 had wood floors, but they were destroyed.
Mm.
The first thing before I put anything in there, I had a guy come out and just refinish them.
Oh.
And they were I went, okay, that's brand new.
They do look
Brand
amazing.
spanking new
Yeah,
is how they looked. I like real wood floors.
me too. The worst wood for floors is like a pine or something. Like there's a lot of
We had that at the old building.
yeah. It's tough because it like everything dings it. Like I used to walk around in this apartment I had, and I have I was in a band at the time, so I'd have my high heels on, and I would just be leaving divots in the floor. It was that soft.
Yep.
Like you got to go for an oak, or I don't know. Maple's probably pretty tough. I don't know.
Maple is a tough wood, yes.
Don't they use maple in bowling alleys?
I don't know but I know maple as a hardwood they use in guitars.
Mm.
And there's definitely softer woods where they say, this is really light, but
It's also really cheap.
it's gonna
Right.
ding out.
It's gonna look bad. But some people want their guitar to look a
They
little
do.
dinged up,
Exactly right.
not brand new.
Dining rooms that are large enough to host a large family gathering need
Yeah.
to come back. They
I
say
can't
that
believe they're gone.
if you're house hunting and you're looking at modern, open concept sort of homes, you'll see these things don't really exist like they once did.
Yeah, the dining room's it's a waste. I
No,
mean,
it's
unless you use it every day.
It's a waste in a 1-bedroom apartment. I agree, but if you have a family, it's nice to have your Sunday dinner at the dining room. Or if Thanksgiving is, I agree, it's not the most used room. But if you want to have some family over for Thanksgiving or for a big dinner, or if you're having a dinner party, it's great to have a dining room.
I go in to eat in the dining room almost every day.
You don't just sit at the bar at the kitchen.
Nope. I walk.
Why is that?
Because the chairs in the dining room are more comfortable.
Mm.
And I get a little bit of, I don't hear the TV and I don't hear any other chaos or conversation. I can just eat and read or whatever I'm doing.
Mm.
I like it.
Yeah.
Glassed in or screened in front porches. We don't need that here, but
We don't really need that here.
It's still
And-
real big where I live,
Yeah,
or
I
grew up.
honestly, I feel like some of these things aren't things that have gone away. I feel like if you live anywhere besides here where there are mosquitoes every single freaking night, there you have a screened-in porch.
Yep.
dark wood, these are outdated home design trends that should come back in style. Dark wood or orange wood. This person's quote is, I hate the gray and whitewashed wood that everyone's using these days.
Mm. Though, dark wood, I have black floors. We did an ebony treatment on the floors, and they look beautiful 20 minutes a week. Beautiful. Every other time, everything they're just cover. You can see the dust on them. You can see the cat hair on them. You can see the bits of food that have been flung by people walking through your house. Like they're a disaster. But they do look so beautiful when right after they've been cleaned.
After a mop and glow treatment. And then
life
exhale.
happens. Right. Yeah. Like I Swiffer constantly. I just get it out of there. Just constantly like get rid of the cat hair and gather it up. And regular wood floors, like if you do kind of a medium stain on them or whatever, those are actually great because you see some grain. Everything's a little bit hidden. If I ever refinish those floors, I was actually thinking about painting my floors. A lot of people paint their floors. You can do like a pattern on them, or it can be. I'll pull some pictures up. You're looking at me like I'm from another planet, but they are gorgeous. They can be really, really pretty.
So you just paint right over it, like you have to sand the finish shot off
You sand,
the top.
give them a sand,
and then you just
clean them up and paint.
Mickey Mouse on there, and then you just put a
If you want Mickey Mouse,
whatever.
I would
mean,
not do that. But no, they have like industrial strength, like floor paint, so it's in high traffic areas. You might want to throw a rug down because it is paint. So I'm sure eventually it will wear off. But I like things that look a little bit antiqued and not brand spanking new.
Outdated home design trends that should come back in style. Detached garages for curb appeal. Who wants to look at a garage door that takes up 60% of the front of the house?
Yeah, though, it's really nice in more rain. Here, that's fine. Have a detached garage. But in places where it rains on the regular and or snows, having an attached garage is huge.
That's an opinion. I grew up in a place where it was just tract home after tract, like just endless as far as the eye could see. New tract homes.
Yeah.
They all had garage doors in the front, and I never one time thought, geez, they're really taking up a lot of that front space with a garage door.
Mm.
I mean, all right, except for those of you who are down on it, you just pull right in. Like,
Yeah.
that's what
And then you're basically in your house
you're
already.
pulling into your house. Like, what
Right.
are you talking about?
And then it's like 2 steps to the kitchen with your groceries. Yeah. But I mean, the look of it, sure. Like if a house, there it is. It's a standalone and the driveway goes beside it back to a garage. That's lovely. But it's lovely until you're shoveling your path to the garage.
if you like honey with your breakfast in the morning.
I like a little honey on an acai bowl, but for the most, do you put honey on stuff?
I don't. We were talking about it just yesterday. There's some places that put honey out when you have pizza so that you can dunk your. That's not bad, but I don't really know. I don't really have honey. I'm not. It's got a particular taste, and it's a little strong for me as a sweetener, if you know what I mean.
Yes. I like it in tea.
How often do you drink tea?
Not that often.
Yeah, I mean,
John drinks tea all the time, though, so he'll use honey.
I make yogurt bowls and use it in that.
It's nice. It's actually
really
nice over like a yogurt,
Like Greek
granola.
yogurt, you put some of that in, granola, little berries.
Yeah, I like it on an acai bowl. Actually.
All right. A bunch of honey just got recalled after the FDA found an ingredient meant for treating erectile dysfunction.
Oh, everyone was so excited about it.
I'd like some of that. What's going on?
Everyone was so excited about it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Sheesh.
I'm just sliding them in there.
I know. It went right over my
That
head.
was a home run.
He was all like, "Oh, that sounds good. Erectile dysfunction medicine. Oh, yeah, I'll have some of that."
It's made by a company in Bad, Virginia called Acarco. Acarco. They claim it's specially formulated honey that gives you more energy.
Oh.
The FDA tested samples and found a drug called tadalafil, which is Cialis.
Oh. So they were just grinding up Cialis pills, and how were they getting those in bulk?
I don't know what the... it's the active ingredient in Cialis.
Wow.
Which is the...
I'm so excited about this honey.
You either get
Fantastic.
Viagra or Cialis, right? Those are the two.
Which one do you get, Maddie?
Oh, you get the Cialis because you take it once a day.
You're always ready.
You're always ready.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
That is true. My brother was
Sure, your
both,
brother,
yeah.
right?
Ah.
The Viagra is
Someone I know. The old someone I know
Yeah.
story. Got it.
Yeah.
She goes to another school.
Yeah. He's from Canada.
Anyway, if you're eating honey from Acarco, you may want to consider, or you may
be like, quick, before they get that all off the market.
How do you
that's why I
spell
love
that?
this. AKKARCO.
Oh, okay.
Arco.
That is so weird.
It's from Bad Virginia, so no surprise.
Yeah. God,
Dum-dums.
bad Virginia.
Stupid Virginia.
Anyway, the side effects include dizziness, headaches, and blood pressure spikes, and also the
That
other
one
thing.
yeah. So exciting.
They say you probably wouldn't confuse it with a normal jar of honey. It looks more like a medicine bottle and says energy support on the front.
Oh.
All bottles are being recalled, and they will have to come up with a new formula, as that's a drug that people may or may not want to take with their honey.
I'm just looking for honey.
It's fun. Our text number is 800-400-3697. Maddie's on the show.
Let's see here. I have a 2-car detached garage, and it's a pain in the rear, especially if you have an extra fridge. Colleen and Zach listening on the app.
A 2-car attached or detached?
Detached.
Oh.
I don't know why that would. It'd be
You
great
gotta
for an
walk
extra
all
fridge.
the way out there.
Yeah, you put it in the
because
freezer
you have
out
to
there.
go outside to go to
Oh,
your
I
freezer.
see you. I see you.
I mean, but you got a garage, man.
I don't
Talk
have one
to
of
the
those.
people without one of those, and they'll tell you, be grateful. The dart, whatever that is, the 5 feet where it might rain on you to get to your garage is still, you still have a garage.
Yeah, you have a garage.
On the other side of that 5 feet.
I have 10 sheds in a driveway.
That's so interesting.
The last house I had a 3-car attached garage, and like downsizing into this house was a lot.
I don't even have a car, so
Oh, good for you.
You're so cool.
yeah, the environment.
We do need covered porches. Mosquitoes are insane in my area. It's Misha, and she's in Modesto listening on the app and YouTube.
Oh,
Hello, Modesto.
Hey, Modesto.
well, if there's standing water, mosquitoes will breed.
We put honey in our tofu and use local honey to help with our allergies. Great natural remedy. Love y'all. Nikki. Nikki and Austin.
Love
You
you,
know,
Nikki and Austin.
What we started doing, based on something Vinny told me, was John makes hot honey hummus.
That sounds
good.
delectable.
It's unbelievably good. He just mixes in like a Serrano chili
Yeah.
with the stuff, and then he puts the honey on top, and that's really good.
We'll probably have some of that for the Super Bowl,
Oh,
the upcoming party.
yeah.
Because
John's gonna make his chicken meatballs. He was like, "I'll make chili." I go, or
I'm sorry. So he makes chicken meatballs and just serves them with toothpicks?
spaghetti and chicken meatballs.
Spaghetti and chicken meatballs.
Yeah,
Okay,
spaghetti
all
and
right.
meatballs, but with the chicken meatballs.
It's a weird
Okay.
party food, though.
It's not a party. He's not having a party. There's no one allowed to come to our house. He's going to be very mad the whole day. I'll be sitting quietly making notes on the, what's happening with the commercials, trying not to annoy him.
I was
Whether we're
listening-
winning or losing, he'll be mad.
I was listening to Steve Young, one of the GOATs.
Yeah.
Former 49er, and he was saying that Seattle defense is absolutely 1,000% for real. They're going to cause problems for the Pats. And I just went, uh-oh. Sorry about it, John.
Yeah. I'm just going to try and live through it.
Yeah.
Win or lose, it's going to be a hell of a day at my house.
Oh, I'm sure.
650. Sarah, you need a robo vacuum mop for your black floors. It'll vacuum and mop them daily. Have you seen that? I've never seen one that's also a mop.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Like a
what
Roomba with
they're
a mop in
talking
it?
about.
One of my friends have one of these.
Oh,
And when they were out of town, we were house sitting for them. And Susan and I went over there and we put gigantic googly eyes on it.
fun.
Oh, very cute.
And they were like, oh, it's so cute. His name's Marv. I made a TikTok about it on my TikTok, Bob on the Waves. And, but apparently the googly eyes started getting in the way of his vision. So he kept just mopping like the same corner of the house over and over again.
No.
Oh, so it has like a little camera situation on top or
They have
something?
sensors
Cameras
on
Oh,
it.
sensors.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, all
Mhm.
sorts of stuff.
It's like the Waymo in your living room.
My
Yes.
Roomba works great. I love my Roomba, but
Didn't we hear that Roomba is now discontinued or something?
I have one.
Vinny reported something about Roomba.
Oh, we might have the shark version or something. There's a couple
Like
different
that
brands.
Roomba's going out of business or something.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I
I'll
told
look
you
it
when
up.
I went to see my friends up in Vermont, they have a Lawnba, and it had a name, and it's It just roves around the yard, cutting the grass all day long.
Oh, that sounds
and then
nice.
it backs its ass into a place where it charges itself back up, and it's quiet, and it's just always going around the yard.
iRobots that makes Roomba filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in December.
And there are a bunch of these too. I just pulled up Consumer Reports, and there's Robot Vacuum V8 Pro. There's Robot Rock Q8 Max.
Oh.
Dyson 360 VizNav.
Ooh,
Oh,
Dyson.
VizNav.
They are
Oh.
insanely fancy. They will map your whole house, and so you can see your house on the app, and you can tell it specifically what rooms to clean. You can set timers of when. It's crazy what those little guys are doing.
The iRobot Roomba's down the list in terms of customer satisfaction.
So you're looking at Consumer Reports. It doesn't rank them by this is our best. This is your best buy kind of thing.
And
All right.
Those are great.
anyway,
We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, some missing persons updates and the Super Bowl. Ready or not, Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. This part of the show is brought to you by Jumpstart MD. Start your weight loss journey with Jumpstart MD. Mention radio and get started for only $20.26. Call 855-JUMPSTART or visit jumpstartmd.com. You can call us or text us. We're open for business. Pick up the phone.
What's the number again?
It's 800-400-FM97, which is 3697. It's tricky.
Oh, Susan was like, how do you do the FM part?
Yeah, that's kind of they don't really. The new generation doesn't think about.
But you know where the letters are from.
Yeah, but he was like, do I have to press it a certain number of times to get to the F?
No, I'm gonna just. You know what?
Just
3697.
3697.
Yeah, because like
know,
they don't have the
picked
letters
it
on
for
the iPhone. Or
FM
anything.
97.
We stopped doing the FM, and you were bringing it back recently, and I thought, well, that is smart. I'd forgotten all about it being FM 97, but
I
sure
wanted it
enough,
to be easier to remember.
I'm with you, and
Here
I
we
thought,
are.
look at Sarah, the big brain on Sarah. Bring back the FM, and turns out the kids don't know what you're talking about.
Hang on. Are you sure they're not on the iPhone? I think they are.
They are. No, they're
Oh, they
definitely
are?
there. Yeah.
All keypads have the numbers on them.
Oh, okay.
But you're right. If you were using it to dial through and send a message, you might have been like, what? So I have to press it twice in order to get that?
You want to know something embarrassing? I still don't know how an extension works. Like if I was going to call someone and they give me an extension, when do I dial the extension and do I need to press the hashtag or
When
anything?
the voice goes, if you know your party's extension, dial it now.
Enter it now.
And then you enter it in.
Oh, does it always do that though?
I don't.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like you can, if you get to a person and you know your friend's extension, you go, oh, I need, so-and-so at extension 12.
But they don't have real
whatever.
people anymore. It's
No, they
always the
right.
recording.
Technology has ruined phones. There's no question.
Yeah.
It's not
And
good.
conversations in general. I mean, all we ever do is text. No punctuation. No capitalization. I'm fine with that. Okay. We're going to start with a couple things real quick. There is a show called, now I know you read all the Lincoln Lawyer books and then you've read all the Bosch books. And
I'm a big fan.
so there is a show on Netflix called The Lincoln Lawyer.
Yes, I have not watched it.
The season 4 starts today and they've already renewed for season 5. So maybe it's good, Vin. I
I'm
know
not
you like
surprised.
That, so.
The stories are great. So it's really about the adaptation and how you take those stories and like with the
What's
original.
the plot?
The Lincoln Lawyer is a guy who's a lawyer and he works out of the back seat of his car.
Oh.
He drives a Lincoln and he goes around LA looking for cases and I like it was a movie.
It was
a
Matthew
McConaughey movie.
McConaughey made a movie. It was good.
It's good enough, but the books are good. The stories are good, and it's the guy who writes Bosch, and I'm a big fan of the Bosch books.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there's 25 of them or something, so if you've
There are
never
plenty.
read them, I'm jealous because you've got a lot of good reading ahead of you.
And his are like detective procedural ones, and this guy is more like courtroom stuff.
Yes.
But they are related, the books.
Yes.
You meet Bosch a couple books into the Lincoln Lawyers, or maybe right away.
They cross paths because there's a connection between them. And
which is part of the larger story.
And now that world has another new female heroine, and she is unreal. Like, just great.
Is
like,
it the daughter or is it one of the partners?
there's a daughter. She's part of it, but it's Renee Ballard. The Ballard books. She's another character. She does meet Bosch, and now they're sort of connected in another way. But she's the hero. So if you want to identify with a female hero, she's it.
And they really are good. Every one of them is like it's a mystery, and it's there's been a crime, and you're trying to figure it out. And they're fun. They're good.
I like them a lot.
Yeah, and they're pretty light. Like you're not.
But
you
like
don't get super bummed out by them or
anything that
anything.
you love in book version, if you're a reader, you probably will have some gripes and some bitches about the adaptation just because the wrong thing gets dropped out.
Well, and you have your vision of what this person looks like, and when it's portrayed by somebody else, or they've dropped out a huge chunk of the plot or
Right.
mixed up because you tried on the Bosch series, right? I ended up watching a lot of that. They also adapted that into, I don't know where that was. Maybe that was Netflix too.
I think that went to Hulu.
Did it?
I'm not sure, but the guy they got is good. What my problem was the first season, they took like 4 books and mashed them into one thing, and I just went, you guys ruined.
You could have had 4 different seasons.
I really don't think you did that right, but that was my problem. I like the books.
So today on Netflix, season 4 of The Lincoln Lawyer drops. The guy who plays Michael Connolly's the guy's name. He's the author. Manuel Garcia Arulfo is Mickey Haller, a defense attorney who operates out of his Lincoln Town car. So there you go. A 5th season's already in development. Okay. Savannah Guthrie. Her mom, Nancy, was taken from her home in Arizona. There are a lot of stories, there is a lot of speculation.
I heard something, so I'm very curious if you're going to report it.
Are you talking about the video that they made?
Nope.
Okay. We'll start with that and then see if I feel like.
Do everything you've got, and if you don't have it, I'll bring it up, and we'll see if there's anything to anything.
So
there.
she and her siblings, whose names are Annie and Cameron, and they're all, it's 3 middle-aged people, and there's Savannah. She looks haggard. They've all got prepared statements, and they made a video appealing for their mom's safe return.
So I watched it this morning. The first part of the video, they're just saying trying to humanize her, like she's a mom, and really getting into it. And then at the end, they do this.
We too have heard the reports about a ransom letter in the media. As a family, we are doing everything that we can. We are ready to talk. However, we live in a world where voices and images are easily manipulated. We need to know, without a doubt,
proof of
that
life.
she's alive and that you have her. We want to hear from you, and we are ready to listen.
They went on to say she's 84 years old. Her health, her heart is fragile. She lives in constant pain. She's without her medicine. She needs it to survive, and she needs it not to suffer. And then they go on to they've heard about the ransom letter, which to me, I feel like if the family doesn't have the ransom letter and TMZ does, then that's probably
Well, it went
fake.
to a couple local news sources in Arizona as well. So it's, not saying it's legit, but it definitely, they sent it out to a few different places, so it got reported on.
She was classified as a missing vulnerable adult it looks like she was last seen on Saturday night of this past weekend at her house in the Catalina foothills, which is outside Tucson, Arizona.
To say a family member or a friend went looking for her that morning because she missed their plans for that morning.
Church.
Right.
Oh, was it church?
Yeah, she's very, very big into her
and
church.
so are the kids. Like a lot of what was said in this was very religious, and I thought, oh goodness, you don't usually hear people pleading like that. Let me see. We believe in prayer. We believe in voices raised in unison, in love and hope. We believe in goodness. We believe in humanity, and above all, we believe in Him, capitalized Him. And as they're thanking everyone who's praying for their mom. On Tuesday night, TMZ had reported that it received an alleged ransom note demanding payment for the release of Nancy Guthrie in millions of dollars, and they wanted it in Bitcoin, and they checked the Bitcoin address, and it was real. But that could easily just be someone who's like, yeah, go ahead, throw me a few million in Bitcoin. That is all I have on it, Vin. What else have you heard?
There are rumors out there that it was an inside job, like someone from the family.
Oh,
and they
right.
mention
You
a
mentioned this
brother-in-law
yesterday.
or something like that, and I don't have anything other than that suggestion changes the complexion of the entire thing.
It does.
So-
They don't appear to be treating it that way. And that's the only thing I heard about that was what you said. So I can't speak to that.
Okay.
Well,
Go
something happened yesterday, late in the afternoon. I was watching CNN and they had said that the crime scene, they processed it and they were done. They went back yesterday with and with new dogs, and they started covering the area behind there. My assumption is that they're trying to figure out, they'll get her sent and see where they took her to get to the car. Because if they have cameras, they can track cars, where they go and everything. But they don't know where she went, if she was in front of the house or that. So I think they're trying to track her
There was a lot of
now.
blood on that front porch. I'm actually surprised that they can't just follow the blood trail.
That's kind of heartbreaking. I mean, the whole thing is obviously, but she's an old lady.
She's 84.
Come on, dude. What?
I know. And needs all this medication. It's just horrible. In other just horrible news, Lil Jon's son is missing.
What?
He is a 27-year-old son who's been missing since Tuesday morning. 27-year-old Nathan Smith ran out of his home in Milton, Georgia at around 6 o'clock in the morning and hasn't been seen since. It sounds like...
Ran out of his house.
Yeah. It sounds like there might be something up with this code. Police say he, quote, left on foot, does not possess a phone. He may be disoriented and in need of assistance. A rep for Lil Jon said the family is asking for privacy at this time and asking for continued prayers for Nathan to come home safely. So there's yet another missing person. Not quite, I don't know, the whole thing. The 84-year-old mom being taken and there being blood and...
I hate to say it because I don't really follow the Today Show we're on always have been when that's, and I'm sure she's a very nice lady.
We only hear about it when like Matt Lauer locks somebody in his office.
Yeah.
I watched it every morning before, I came back to do this. And Savannah's just awesome. Like, I love her. She's a great host. She seems like a great person.
It's a weird thing to think that someone went, let's go get that lady's mom. Like, it's hard to, I know there are all kinds of inexplicable things in this world where you just go, how did that make sense? But when I heard it could be someone from within the family, that made a lot more sense to me.
Someone who knows what money is available and knows how to put the pressure on.
That's every family has that loser that's like, they don't give me, they hoard their own money and I don't get what I deserve.
I haven't seen that reported, but I was thinking yesterday, how many people that have money are now sending security for their parents? Because this might become a thing. Like, oh, we never thought of that. Grab some parents, and then
it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's absolutely heartbreaking. Like I've tried to put myself in this position. Like if my mom had been abducted, or everybody who has an elderly mom, I'm sure has thought of this. Like, what would you do? How do you sleep? How do you function?
If you get the proof of life,
like,
would you? And you had the money, and you got proof of life. Would you pay them?
Heck
yes,
yeah.
of course.
Of course. I hope
would.
the ransom note's real.
I know. And I actually, not only would I pay them, I would then, of course, hope that they would be caught.
Of course.
And that I would get my money back. But it would be a no-brainer if I had the money. Of course I would.
Here's an update on the story I had heard.
Okay.
Sheriff rips report that relative is prime suspect. The sheriff's in charge of finding Savannah Guthrie's mother said that unverified accusations and false information were not helping the investigation. So this may or may not be true. They may or may not be trying to keep that from being out there, as they might have some suspects they're looking at. At this point, investigators have not identified a suspect or person of interest in this case. That's the official news release.
Okay.
So the sheriff is saying there's not a relative that's a prime suspect.
I feel like the fact that they released this video means they really don't have any information, because I think that if there was some suspicion cast on someone within the family, that they would go to that person, or, that would be a whole nother turn. This is like a public appeal for, if you have info, or if you are the person holding our mom, please, we want her back.
It's straight out of a movie.
They're pointing at these unverified accusations as hurting the case. That doesn't mean they're not true.
Right.
and sometimes they don't want information out because they're hoping this person makes the mistake they need them to make.
Right.
And if you tip them off to them being a suspect, they go,
oh, wait, what?
Right.
You guys know about me?
So I don't know, but I did hear that and thought,
yeah, it's terrible.
yikes.
A couple Super Bowl things here. Super Bowl 60, if you may have heard, is happening here locally. And the stars are heading in. Long list of concerts, VIP parties, industry events, fan experiences expected to draw celebrities, athletes, power players into hotels, concert halls, warehouses, and waterfront venues from San Francisco to San Jose. Let's see. On the Super Bowl stage, of course, Bad Bunny and Charlie Puth doing the national anthem, Brandi Carlile doing America the Beautiful, Coco Jones singing Lift Every Voice and Sing. Those performances take place during the NFL's opening ceremony. And I had heard that, there it is, Green Day will perform during the opening ceremony as part of the league's 60th Super Bowl celebration. The game itself is the main event, but most of us don't get to go to that. And so they're saying San Francisco is basically serving as the central hub. The calendar mixes all kinds of stuff together. Let's see, that's yesterday's stuff. Here's today. NFL Honors, hosted by John Hamm, is taking place tonight at the Palace of Fine Arts. The venue will remain a focal point later in the week. If you don't know what the Palace of Fine Arts is, it's like as you're going north to get on the Golden Gate Bridge, there's this, it apparently was created for like the 1905 World Fair or something.
It's
and
gorgeous.
It's a beautiful place to walk around. There's a
meant to
big
be
lake
temporary.
there. It was. And everyone loved it so much. They
Wasn't that
tried to
always
make
the
it-
way?
Yeah.
Like that's the Space Needle in Seattle was created for
For
something.
a World's Fair or
Right.
something. Mm-hmm. But Mad Men's John Hamm will be there tonight. Let's see. Let's see. Super Bowl 60 concert series with Sting and the Killers booked for back-to-back nights.
My boy, I like it. Sting's the last big star we had here, huh? Besides Daniel Reyes, who's also a big star, but
Yeah, he was there the week before the COVID thing hit.
yeah,
Let's see.
Is Sting the one that grabbed your crotch?
he did. Well,
He grabbed his boob.
he pinched my nipple and then
Headed south.
came in
To hump your leg?
his southern region came in first.
Oh.
If that makes any sense.
It was very weird. It was weird.
So he grinded you and then pinched your nipple.
It wasn't
First pinch, then grind.
I'll tell you, to be totally honest, I'd kind of overbuilt it in my head after a little while because when I went back and looked at the picture, I'm like, he doesn't thrust repeatedly like I thought he did. There's not a lot of
Friction.
No, there's none actually. Like I thought he
But
drilled
there is
my leg.
contact.
No, there is, and he does.
And he's standing in an odd position, and he is fondling your chest.
Yeah. No, and I'll be on, like, this is another thing, and I love that Bob always gives me this look like, you loser. I often, when we have people in, we'll just go to the spot where the picture takes place and wait. Like,
Yep.
I'm just being a good sport. I don't want anyone to have to find me. I've heard enough about it already in my life, the non-participatory BS that I'm always up to. So I just go right to the spot and wait. Here I am.
Pennsylvania.
And then
Pennsylvania.
he came in for the photo, and that's when it happened. So I was just standing there, like
He was
Sting.
climbing you like a tree.
You
let him hump your leg.
let him
I
hump
know.
your
I
leg.
was happy to have
Hate
that.
to
out.
say it.
I
Yeah.
liked it.
Let him finish.
Let's see.
No HR.
There's something called Tight Ends and Friends, a party tied to Tight End University. That's happening tonight. Friday is when Super Bowl week fully fans out across the city. Post Malone is doing Bud Light's free Super Bowl concert at the Fort Mason Center for Arts and Culture. At the Chase Center, EA Sports Madden Bowl has Luke Combs, Teddy Swims, and a Bay Area rapper named La Russell. And the Cow Palace, Shaquille O'Neal's Shaq's Funhouse is slated there with T-Pain, Tiesto, and Disco Lines on the lineup. Oh, Disco Lines. Bunch of
good.
waterfront events around. Oh, what do you know about Disco Lines?
I've seen him a few times at festivals. Good vibe.
I see.
Susan's going to see Post Malone
Nice.
tomorrow, and he's also going to what's it called? What's that guy? Driver's drivers.
Jerry
Fieri?
Seinfeld?
Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri, yes.
Oh.
He's going to his tailgate party at Cow Palace on Saturday.
Oh, fun. Oh, my God.
Why are you not going to? Tomorrow night is Friday night. Why aren't you going to the thing with him?
I'm going out of town. I'm going to L.A.
She's going to see her friend.
I didn't realize it was Super Bowl weekend. I booked it a long time ago.
This is why you don't book things, people.
This is why I never book things this far in advance. Oh, well.
More stuff for tomorrow night.
Yeah.
FanDuel party powered by Spotify is set for Pier 29. Green Day's headlining. Counting Crows are also on the bill. There's the One Party by Uber is at Pier 48. That is Olivia Dean headlining with Shabuzi appearing. And then on Saturday, they start talking about parties, like rich dude throwing a party. Cardi B is going to be these sound private. I don't think everyone can just go to Michael Rubin's Super Bowl party.
Well, and I have a question about the tight end party. Is that a stripper party?
I mean, what is Tight End University? They say it's in affiliation with that.
Yeah.
It's like a school, quote unquote, for football players. That's sponsored by professional football players. I only know of it because Travis Kelce did something with it last year, like hosted it in Nashville
So
or
is it
something
like
like
a
that.
kid
And
who
Taylor
gets
Swift was there.
drafted before they got their degree or something? Or is
No,
it
I think it's for people who have
Play that
NFL
position.
hopes.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't
They're in
understand.
college.
High
There
school,
used to be
college.
a term, they called it tailback U or running back U, and that was USC. And that was because Marcus Allen came through there.
Got
O.J.
it.
Simpson came through there. There were quite a few world famous running backs that came through. But I've never heard this tight end U. And as you rattled it off, I went, that might not be what we think it might be.
Right. It
might
could be
be.
sexier than we
Well,
think.
tight end U. I mean,
Where is that? Is it in the Castro? Where's it?
It's at Tight End University. Hold on, let me see here. If I can find it here. When did I say that was? Today?
I thought it was tonight.
Hang on. I don't see it on tonight.
Don't worry.
I know. It's honestly,
Making a
I have
very poor
50
All right.
things here. If you're going to that, then I'm sure you'll know all about it.
It's at Public Works.
Thank
tonight.
you. There are, you know what I'll do? This is out of the Chronicle. I'm just going to post this article up on the Sarah Vinnie Facebook page so you can go through the whole thing if there's, because I didn't even touch it. There are going to be so many celebrities in town. It's just incredible. And not even just the ones that are performing at parties. Like there are so many people coming into town. Vinny, what do you got coming up?
If you like to shower with your friends,
Oh.
today's your day.
Oh, okay. out of style. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. This part of the show is brought to you by Alice 973's Instagram. You can check it out for video reels and pics from the Sarah and Vinnie morning show daily. Bob does a great job keeping it updated and fun and fresh. Plus, there's links to all our personal profiles there.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by San Francisco Bay Coffee. One
Delicious.
small sip for a better tomorrow and a way better morning. Available in whole bean, ground, and 1 cup coffee pods at Amazon.com. Let me tell you something.
All right.
One of the things, if you read a lot of stuff, and I do, all over the internet, that often is mentioned as a way to save money is stop buying coffee at the coffee houses. Make your own coffee.
Yep.
And often people will say, well, I don't want to, I love my coffee. I don't want to get a bad, I want a good, well, but I'm saying you can make your own San Francisco Bay coffee at home.
Delicious.
It's you will not feel like you've lost out.
Right.
And you'll save a lot of money.
So much
money.
money.
You brew it yourself.
I am a coffee snob. I have one type of French roast I buy. That's all I've ever bought. This French roast from them is better. I love it. It is my absolute new favorite coffee. And I'm not saying that because they're a sponsor. It's really it is good. If you like dark coffee, can't go wrong.
San Francisco Bay Coffee.
Check it out. All right. Weather today, warm and sunny.
Nice. I like it.
I woke up this morning. This happens quite a bit because I go to bed so early. There's stuff shoved under my door, often by my daughters.
Oh, like let's let Dad know first thing in the morning that the dog vomited in the living room and he needs to pick that up. Okay,
that's not really it. There's sometimes it's a picture that they drew for me or whatever.
Nice. Fun. You get like a little gift in the morning.
Yes. And this morning was my youngest, because I can tell the difference, between a 7-year-old's writing and a 12-year-old's.
Huh.
She writes, "Big surf, please be careful." And then on a piece of paper in crayon and shoves it under the door. So she must have seen the news. And I do want to mention this for the people visiting from out of town. Most people from around here will know this. When the surf is up, the water line's not static. So the tide could be rising or it could be receding.
Right.
But either way, you should know this. You want to stay away from the smooth sand. That's the water line. The smooth sand, that means the water has come up to that point, and you want to stay away from that.
And an extra big wave could sweep you right out to sea.
So the surf is on the rise right now, and it will peak tomorrow, and Half Moon Bay will be huge, and OB, right here in town, will be huge. So be extra careful, especially if you know people from out of town. Let them know. Be careful. It's going to be huge over at the beach. Don't get caught with your back to the ocean. That's your PSA.
Thank you.
Surf's on the rise. And my daughter wanted to make sure I didn't also turn my back to the ocean.
Oh,
right. Well,
they're called sneak waves when you don't realize how far up it's going to come.
Sneakers, yeah.
They're so cool.
Yeah, unless
they pull you
there,
in.
yeah. Unless you're sucked out to sea. Then it's less cool.
So there's that. Today is, and I'll move on from it. We're not going to live here. Today is National Fart Day.
Oh.
It's also National Shower with a Friend Day. So take your pick, whatever you're into.
I'm going to do both.
I was going to say, yeah, just do both.
I would never have thought.
That farts have their own day?
No, that
'Cause every day
girls
is
like
fart
farts
day.
as much as you do, and then seeing my own daughters be so into it, I just don't get it.
They're funny. They're just always funny.
I've never had a girlfriend, and I don't have any sisters, but I've never had a girlfriend that liked farts as much as you do.
Yeah.
And I didn't know young ladies are also into the farting in every way.
Kids farts are always funny.
All right. Well, today's the day, everyone.
Great. Enjoy them today, because tomorrow they're back to being that nasty thing Vinny doesn't want to talk about. And yet we always do.
Get out of here. So we did this story earlier and I didn't get to it, and I just want to mention it real fast. The story was outdated home design trends that should come back in style. And I didn't get to this one. I can't imagine anyone in the world who wants this.
Okay.
A built-in ironing board. The old-fashioned drop the ironing board down out of the wall and start ironing some crap.
I do not currently have one, but I did put one in when I redid my the last house that I did, and they're great.
I wouldn't mind having one of
They're
these.
great. And we did it so that it just looks like a cupboard on the wall. And when you open it up, it pulled it down, and there was a shelf behind it, and the iron was there, and you could plug it in right there.
Right.
We put
A
an
plug.
outlet in there, and there's a little spray bottle of water.
You keep your ironing supplies right there in the ones.
Yeah, right there outside my closet. And so I could open up the door. It's so great because there's nothing that is a bigger pain in the ass than getting out your iron and ironing board.
Right.
And so when they're closed into a little, you don't even see them. It's just a door hanging on your wall. You open it up, it flips out. It's right there at the level that you want it to be. You can even turn the thing. Oh,
Here's
they're
a move.
Great.
I got a move for you. This is my move.
Don't iron anything.
Ever.
Okay.
Never, ever. And if something has to be ironed, you just don't buy that.
Uh-huh.
Like when it says,
Not all of us can wear hoodies to work, Vin.
Well,
Some people do have.
you can find, or the other move is fresh out of the dryer. Grab that thing and shake the heck out of it. Put it on a hanger and you're done.
You ever use that wrinkle release stuff?
No.
That stuff's great. It's like it's downy, and you hang your shirt up or whatever, and you spray the shirt and give it a tug, and all of the wrinkles come out. It's unbelievable. I iron all the time because I sew stuff, and so I have to iron on interfacing, or I'm trying to iron the purse and make sure that everything goes in. So I have an iron and an ironing board and a whole setup in my workshop. So if anybody needs to iron anything at my house, we don't need a drop down iron. But most people, they got to find a place to store that thing. It's like in the back of a closet.
Well, or you just buy all your clothes.
Right, Vinny.
In a way that
sure.
leaves you never
Some
needing
people
to iron.
need to wear, office attire, and there's
You say that like it's you, but you
It
don't.
isn't me. No, I don't iron any of my clothes. I wear things that don't need to be ironed, and I'm
Right.
with you. You pull it out, but right outside of our window here, there's a hallway full of salespeople who definitely ironed something in the last week.
You think so?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, a lot of times people will just get stuff dry cleaned, and then it comes back pretty much wrinkle free. But if you want to wear it again, it's gonna be wrinkly. Do you iron stuff?
The kids steam.
Yeah, I
Oh yeah,
steam.
steamers are great.
You steam too?
Yeah, I have a steamer. I take it with me when I travel.
They are great. You can get these little ones, and they'll get the wrinkles out.
Yeah.
But that Downy wrinkle release is great, and it just smells like fabric softener. It smells nice.
When I go to conferences and I got to dress a little nicer, I wear a dress shirt, so
You want it
I
to
have
look
steam it.
crisp.
I used to just try to do it in the shower, like keep the hot water on and it steams up in there, and sometimes that'll do it, but that doesn't always work.
It doesn't.
All right. Well,
That I think people should build their irons in their house. It's great. Have one right in your laundry room. That'd be amazing.
a new Consumer Report study found the cheapest place in America for groceries. They also found the most expensive place in America for groceries.
Okay, hit me.
The cheapest place.
Is it Iowa? Is it like
Oh, no. This
Nebraska?
is the stores where you
Oh,
buy
it's
things.
just a
Yes,
store,
no, This
okay.
is stores. Like,
Oh,
and
I
they
see.
say Costco.
Mm.
That's the place. They found the cheapest place in America to get groceries is Costco, and the most expensive place in the world to get groceries is
Good Earth.
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
Oh,
The priciest major supermarket is Whole Foods. And the thing about Whole Foods for someone who's never been to one is they don't have the normal name brand stuff that you'd
No,
expect
they
to
don't.
find in Safeway or
you're
so
not
if
getting
you
your
go in-
Kellogg's cornflakes
or
in there.
Oreos or any of the other stuff that might be staples at your house.
Right.
So, but Costco, we do a Costco run once a week.
Mm.
Well, she has it delivered
That's great.
once a week.
Oh, nice.
So the bulk of your groceries come from there then.
A bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all the fruits, berries, all that stuff, bananas.
What's their thing? Their lost leader. It's like the chicken, right? Isn't it
The
$5
rotisserie
for the
chicken.
rotisserie
Yeah.
chicken? And they're delicious and they're huge. But they get you in there with that, and then you're like, oh well, I'm here.
Costco kind of sucks if you're single.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's too big.
Because everything's humongous.
Yeah, and if you have
I
an
know.
apartment, it's like not
That
worth
is
it.
true. But if you got a family of 4, you can stock up, and you've got a pantry to keep stuff in.
We pretty much buy our paper products there and my Diet Coke and Coke Zeros.
The 5 cheapest stores are Costco, Walmart, BJ's Wholesale. Never heard of it.
I've heard
It's
of that.
just like a Costco.
Lidl,
Never heard of it.
LIDL, Aldi, and Winco.
Okay.
But I
Aldi's
think-
the one where you have to put in the quarter to get a shopping cart.
Oh.
You know about
Really?
this?
No.
Yeah. You have to put in a quarter deposit so that they'll give you a shopping cart. And then when you return the shopping cart,
You
it
get
gives you
your
your
quarter
quarterback.
back. Quarterback.
I like that. Makes you put your cart back.
Oh,
It didn't
Maddie.
catch on, though. They're the only ones who do it. So
But who's
Well,
counting
you gotta
change?
have a quarter on you.
Yeah.
Like, who's got that? Is there like a dude standing out front giving
you
people
only
quarters?
need 1 quarter because if you put your cart back, then you can just use the same quarter for
But you still need
eternity.
to have it on you. Like, I'm going to walk back to my car, I guess, and get the 1 quarter I use at Aldi. Maybe you could keep it in a locket on a chain and just like break it out every time you go to the supermarket, put it back in.
IKEA's in the news, everyone.
Oh, I love IKEA.
I know that you do.
Mm.
I even know that you're willing to eat furniture food.
Mostly that's what I like about it.
I know, that's
I like
very
the
strange.
marketplace, though. I bought like dishes there, and I love a bowl.
If you've been to IKEA, you may have tried their legendary Swedish meatballs.
Yes.
And some people will sing the praises and even go for that reason.
Maddie, didn't you and I met over there?
Yeah, and it was the first time that I'd eaten at IKEA, and now I want to go back a lot. I liked it a lot.
It's delicious.
I think this is a thing people say, and it's not real.
They're goofing on me.
Have you
Yeah,
have you
like,
eaten it? Have you gone
I
there? and
have.
eaten it?
It's gross.
It's not gross. It's delicious.
It's not good.
And
God.
the
The
lingonberry.
Costco
I
hot
know.
dogs are way better than whatever the
And
weird
that-
stuff
Those
at.
Costco hot dogs are like 3 hot dogs. Who can eat that many?
And by the way, that's the story.
Oh,
I guess IKEA's had its eyes on Costco and they feel like we could do wieners too.
oh,
How would you like a
A Swedish-
2-foot-long IKEA hot dog?
I would not.
yes, please.
I wouldn't.
It's 20 inches.
How big is the bun? Are we talking about the little teeny bun and you just hold it in the middle?
IKEA has quietly debuted the hot dog overseas, but they plan to serve it in their furniture stores.
Are the Swedes known for their
No,
hot
they
dogs or
again. I think they
sausages
were
or-
watching Costco and went, "Wow, that's really cheap food, and people love it."
Yeah.
You say everyone wants one, huh? The $1.50 Coke and a hot dog.
It is sort of it's a great, it's so sapping to go shopping. And then as you're walking out, there it is, for $1, you get a slice of pizza. I'm like, well, for $1.50, you get the hot dog and a drink meal. I'm like, should we
I
join?
love hot dogs.
I love
In fact,
hot dogs. too.
we went out to dinner. Bob came out and had a gourmet hot dog at the restaurant down below me in my apartment building.
You went hot
Did you?
dog
I went
I
hot
didn't.
dog.
He
Oh.
had it.
right in
Yeah.
front of your new date.
Yeah.
You were like, "I'm gonna do this."
Yes. Shoved it right in.
Is that how you eat hot dogs? That might be why you have a problem with them.
You can take bites.
Just try taking a bite. Why does it have to be crammed down your throat?
I don't know.
I don't
just-
understand.
It feels like a weird thing to eat in front of your lady friend, but okay.
I mean, you're just eating, Ben. Don't,
I try to be.
make it into more than it is.
Oh, says the lady who now won't eat a banana in the studio ever
Because
again.
someone freeze framed me like 50 times. I don't need pictures of me doing stuff to a banana. God. that
What
was
do you
so
do when you
annoying.
eat a banana?
Nothing. I take a bite off the banana.
I rip and bite now.
Yeah, I started ripping and biting after that because someone gets me with the banana in my mouth, and then that's it. Now suddenly I'm doing stuff to bananas.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's hard to
so
be a
mad.
woman.
It is hard to be a woman.
Mm.
Let me freeze frame that, and I'll just look at it for a while. Oh, that's hot. Oh.
Anyway, at IKEA restaurants, you may have an opportunity to have a half-meter dog very soon. It's 20 inches long. It's going to be $5.17 US dollars. It comes with a bun.
A big
It's
long
about
bun, huh?
half. The bun is about half the size of the hot dog, though. It sticks out on both sides by a lot. You can add cheese, pickles, fried onions, and jalapenos.
Mm.
And you may want to rip and, what do you call it?
Rip and bite?
Rip and bite.
Yeah. you
That hot
pull it
dog.
off.
No thanks.
Yeah, I don't feel like I feel like I'm choosy about hot dogs. Like even the Costco one, even though it's tempting because it's so cheap, it's just too much hot dog. Get a few bites in and you're like, I am not eating this
From
anymore.
the lady who says there's not a such thing as too much lobster.
There isn't.
Right.
There isn't. But that's because I know what a lobster is. It is a lobster. And I don't really know what's in a hot dog. And it just gets that, you start to get that hot dog taste in your mouth where it's like, I only want a few bites of a hot dog. You know how you always make yourself 2 hot dogs on a plate and you're like, oh, I've got a couple hot dogs. Everyone's having hot dogs. 2 hot dogs. By the time I'm done with the first hot dog, I'm like, does anybody want the second hot dog? Because who wants that?
And yet, each time, huh?
Every time I'm like, oh, look, they're so small. Hot dog. Eat it. But one is enough,
800-400-3697. That's our text number, and Maddie's on the show.
650. People have keychains that hold 1 quarter for Aldi. It's a European brand. All the stores there use the quarter system.
Oh,
So
this is the Aldi store?
Yeah.
There you go. A keychain. Did you have to buy that at Aldi?
Probably.
Did it come with a quarter?
It's like a pyramid scheme or
Yeah.
something.
907. Better Maddie eats a hot dog instead of sexual chicken.
Yeah.
That's a second
Please
date.
stop.
Nobody
do not
texted
bring
that
that up.
in.
They did.
You wrote that.
I did not.
You're a liar.
You
it
wrote
is
that yourself.
907.
I wanted to bring up the
sure.
sexual chicken.
That's a second date thing. Sexual chicken.
Ugh. I think it's kind of gross that we eat in front of each other at all. Like, I don't.
Why am I catching crap for the hot dog comment when, yes, you want to be you're trying to meet someone new and you're all,
Here's the thing about when you're eating with people. Just don't watch them eat.
what?
Just don't look at them eat. Look at your food. If they're chewing or they're clearly like wrestling with something, just let them just look away. Like it's rude to sit and watch someone shovel food into their mouth.
Wrestling?
Whatever.
510. I don't eat bananas and ice cream cones in public anymore because men. Jessica and San Mateo.
Take the
Listening on
bear.
the app.
Those
Thank you.
jerks.
I will say I don't care how many pictures get taken of me licking an ice cream cone. I'm still going to do that.
Let's
You
see.
can't eat in front of bears either, though.
That is true.
So
Or
they're
you'd
tied on
have
this
to
one.
give them the food and be like, I'm backing
No, you
away
don't
slowly.
ever give them the food. Then they come back for more.
I don't have
Well,
any
I'm
more.
leaving.
Yeah, I'm booking it.
This is my last time here, wherever I am.
510. I agree with this one, 510. Bob, when you're in LA during Super Bowl, it'll be the most amazing weekend. The traffic will be light, and you can do lots of things you would never get to do. It was a normal weekend. Go to Highland Park and the famous bowling alley. It will be amazing. I wish I was going to LA for the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Oh.
It is. It is a ghost town.
Do they mean while the Super Bowl's on?
Yeah.
Do you plan to be there through Sunday? Because it doesn't start till 3:00 or something. I don't think our time.
I'm leaving Sunday afternoon.
Oh. Well, maybe everyone will be headed to their Super Bowl parties and starting early.
That's a good tip.
And then finally, 707. Sarah sure loves her hot dogs.
Yeah, you went full Boston on
Yeah,
us
full
a
Boston on
second
hot
ago
dog.
there.
Hot dog.
I don't notice that. I'm sorry that I didn't say hot dog. Hot dogs.
That sounds hot.
Hot dogs.
That's very
Hot dogs.
Yeah, hot dogs.
Very
Yeah, hot
sexual.
dogs.
Right.
Okay.
Maddie.
We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, it's just fun. Some tabloid rumors about Jen, and I think we're gonna do a kiss, marry, kill.
Okay.
Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show, powered up by San Francisco Bay Coffee. Delicious. Get some today. We have NoahCon tickets all this week. So we have a pair at 9:05. We'll give you a code word, and you enter that in at radioalice.com. But Mason has a code word for you at 12:05, and it's Jane with one at 5:05. That code word entered in at radioalice.com is your chance to win a pair of tickets to NoahCon on August 21st at Oracle Park, courtesy of Live Nation.
We give away a lot of cool stuff. I think this is probably one of the more coveted tickets we're giving away since I've been here.
Yeah, people love this guy.
They're obsessed with this guy.
It's crazy. Vermont's finest, they call him. 800-400-3697.
I thought that was Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, but this is the finest musician.
Okay.
No,
Maybe not.
Fish. Fish are the best musicians to come out of Vermont.
800-400-3697 is our I hate Fish. The band. You can call us or text us anytime. Let's do a Kiss, Marry, Kill.
All right.
Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Garner is Jen Affleck.
Yes, she's
Okay.
the mother of. She's from Alibi and Felicity. Was
I
she
got
on
it
Felicity? Jennifer Garner. If it's work, it's the best kind of work. Jennifer Lopez or Ana de Armas.
Oh, this is way too easy. Way too easy.
Oh, you think? Okay, let's see what you have to say.
Well, J-Lo's history.
Oh, I'd kill her too. Yeah.
I am doing Ana de Armas and marrying Jen Garner.
She would be the best wife, wouldn't she?
I agree.
Like, what did Ben do to screw that
Well, we
up?
know what he did.
Yeah.
Got drunk and fell off the marriage.
Yeah.
And she's from West Virginia. Of course, Mary
What?
Jen killed
Sometimes
J-Lo.
I think you just make that up.
No, she's from West Virginia.
By the way, while discussing it last night at dinner, we were talking about Bad Bunny, and then we just decided, because we were talking about Super Bowl and J-Lo came up, and I was like, yeah, that wasn't for me. Like, I watch football. I don't want to watch J-Lo.
Right.
No offense to her. It's just not for me.
J-Lo and Shakira, right?
Yeah. And I said, so, the Bad Bunny thing is probably not for me either, but I haven't really checked. And then we played a bunch of his music on the way home. And it is dance music, and he sings in Spanish. So it's also not for me, but I'm not against him or his music or
Also,
his appearance
It's just
on
the
the Super
halftime
Bowl.
show.
Yeah,
I know
don't
that's
care.
become its own thing.
I'll go to the bathroom or anything else for a few minutes, and then the game will be back.
Or you can watch Kid Rock
Or
and a
I'll
bunch of
just watch it.
D-listers.
No, thanks.
No, I'm not doing that.
Definitely don't do that.
No.
Losers are watching that.
Yeah, I agree. And actually, did you see? I wasn't going to mention this, but they're talking about how Kid Rock is headlining this sort of alternative to the Super Bowl. If you are anti-Spanish speakers, I guess. And he has a whole song about being into underage girls. Apparently, like one of his songs. I'm like, oh, that's on brand.
I don't
days.
know. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Per my previous comment, losers will be watching.
Jennifer Garner, Jennifer Lopez, Ana de Armas.
Obviously, marry Jennifer Garner.
Right. She would be the best wife.
It's just
She's
the best
delightful.
wife,
And
mother.
she's the domestic. She's always cooking things in her kitchen.
Plus, she makes bank, isn't she? Doesn't she have that Capital One?
She does. And they just, I think the last thing he told me, which was set in Sausalito, is coming back for another season.
She's on top of it. She's got it all. I would actually kiss J-Lo because I feel like that would be a much better story and unique experience than Ana de Armas. I can't help it. Like, I love Tom Cruise movies, but I can't believe someone would date Tom Cruise. So I just have a big question mark over Ana de Armas ever since that relationship. Like, what?
The only question I
What's your
have about
deal?
Ana de Armas is after I kiss her, I might be like, I should have married her. Dang it. Because she might be she's got
I
one
think
of those
she's
faces
so beautiful.
that
Smoking.
you can't look away from.
Maybe you got to marry her.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But my instinct is the answer I gave. But I also think that there's a possibility after I get to kiss Ana de Armas before I go join my wife, I might be like, oh, I want to change my answer. That was a good kiss. You know
well,
what
what's
I
it
mean.
going to be, Vin?
I decided already. I told
You're
you the
going
answer.
Jen
yes.
Garner. Okay.
Uh-huh.
How about you?
I'm with you guys. I marry Jen Garner, I kill Jennifer Lopez and kiss Ana de Armas. But I also agree with Vinny that like I might kiss her, she might just be darling. Like she might be a keeper. But all of these people were involved with, married to, or dated Ben Affleck. And that's kind of where our story begins. This is stupid. It's nobody knows this for sure. Although maybe they do. I don't know. It's just tabloid trash. So, but I giggled as I was reading it because I just love to think that Jennifer Lopez is still jealous of Jennifer Garner. And the tabloids love to pit exes against each other. They just do. And even like the new girl or the ex-wife and the new girl or the new wife and the old wife, whatever. So the Globe is claiming that J-Lo is super jealous of Jennifer Garner because she really does have some kind of magic touch. It's like there's nothing she doesn't excel at. Garner has the last thing he told me, launches its second season in a few weeks. Her company, Once Upon a Farm, this is Jennifer Garner's company, is set to go public with an estimated valuation of just under $1 billion.
She has them in one of her commercials.
It's possible she could be a billionaire.
I'm not just an actor. I am a business owner, too. And she mentions her...
Is that the Capital One thing you're talking about?
Yeah, it's one of those... But she's using the card for business as well.
So J-Lo is not a billionaire, although J-Lo is not missing any meals. Like, she's fine. She's got plenty of money. They still have that $60 million house the two of them bought. They have not been able to sell it.
Well...
Mostly because it looks like kind of like an office park.
It is ugly.
It is so ugly. And then there's a ginormous like garage/guest house on the like right across from it. It's like, wow, just office buildings. Okay.
And there's not much grounds around it. It's just concrete.
It has a pool. It's got some stuff. But you're right, between the two buildings. But the last thing he told me is launching. She's going to go public with her company, Once Upon a Farm. And so allegedly, part of Jennifer Lopez's jealousy is that she's going to be pissed if Jennifer Garner becomes a billionaire because she's busted her ass her whole life. She has done a million things. She's acted. I'm sure her perfume made her money, whatever, all the businesses that she's been involved with. J-Lo is still not a billionaire. Can somebody look up J-Lo's net worth?
I looked up Jen Garner's and it's only saying 80 million.
Well, that's because her company is worth $780 million. But when it goes public, her share in it, whatever her ownership of that is.
J-Lo is $400 to $450 million.
It'll be very interesting to see if
what's
any of this
disgusting?
pans out. What?
A person that can have $400 million and spends time with jealous thoughts for anyone about anything.
Yes. I actually think it's a sad commentary on them.
It's disgusting. Like you don't need to put hands on people, but you want to shake her and go, are you kidding?
Right.
With
you
all
have
the
it all. Look around you.
Who have to grind every day to just make ends meet, or maybe not make ends meet. And you're tripping on someone having extra millions above what you have.
I know.
You suck.
That's what happens when you value money and you value fame. You can always get more of it. So you're never going to be satisfied. There's always going to be someone who has more.
The richer you are, the poorer you realize you are. And then you need, I'm not even a billionaire. Oh, now I have $1 billion. Well, I mean, $5 billion. We could go for $5 billion.
I hope that's not true.
Me too. I haven't even gotten to the real bone of contention.
Oh, okay. Let's
that
hear it.
would be Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck, the source that is fake, that talked to the Globe, says the fact that Ben still has so much affection for Jennifer and still wants to spend all kinds of time with her when he doesn't have the same feelings towards J-Lo is incredibly painful. I would like to point out
he just remarried her twice.
He just remarried her, right?
Twice.
But they've split, and he still wants to spend time with Jen Garner. But Jen Garner has like 3 or 4 of his kids.
Yeah.
At least 3.
And that's a big difference.
That's a huge difference. And it sounds like even though he blew their marriage up, they still managed to find an amicable, to the point where I think they're engaged now. Johnny somebody, Jennifer Garner's new person was like, no more touching him. Yes, you can go to a soccer game. Yes, it's fine if he's around. I get it. He's the dad of your kids. But no more hugging. No more public displays that are splashed all over the tabloids and saying I'm being cuckolded.
Well, I understand that statement more about how the stories end up in the paper than about him personally feeling threatened.
That could just be another one of these sources, Vin.
I
and
mean,
people stirring things up.
I can see why he might go, listen, I don't want to go into the grocery store and see that you're back together with your ex-husband.
Right.
I know you're not.
And there's a little circle picture of me crying in the corner.
But can you, please?
Right. Sorry, I got to switch out my San Francisco Bay coffee mug.
Oh, boy. We're on to
the next
mug
one.
2.
Mug number 2. Still nice and hot. Okay, so there you go. That's just a BS story. Enjoy. Harrison Ford, he is great on this show called Shrinking, which I think season 4 just dropped, or is it season 3? It's been renewed for at least one more season.
Evidently, in the first episode, there's a good scene with him and Michael J. Fox.
Oh.
Yeah, somebody texted in and said, you
I
got to watch it.
love Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
Well, on the show, Harrison Ford's character is diagnosed with Parkinson's. Harrison Ford is 84, and he plays this very old man who's a sort of curmudgeon, but does show a soft side. Has a girlfriend, is going through this trouble health-wise. It's a really great character for him. He's 83, sorry, not 84. He is hinting that when Shrinking ends, so does my career, which makes perfect sense, but he has retirement on his mind.
It's a miracle he's held it together. Like, he doesn't have even a shred of elderly look to him.
He, certainly looks older than he did when he was Hans.
No, I understand, but elderly, that fragile, that
I know.
like,
I'm with you.
Man.
He still looks great.
Mm-hmm.
So he plays a guy who's been diagnosed with Parkinson's. And doesn't Michael J. Fox have Parkinson's in real life?
He sure does.
So did you watch this?
Not yet. I haven't
Makes
started
sense.
it yet.
Remind me, I want to talk about Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Finally.
Anytime.
Yeah. Just remind me. I'm going to get through this first. 83-year-old Harrison Ford. He participated in some kind of an Apple TV press event in Los Angeles this week and said that he'd be content if his role in Shrinking were to be his swan song. He says, where do you go from here? The kind of work we're able to do is remarkable given the tools we have to work with. He probably said it slower. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. And the notion that lies behind this series, and if it was all over, that'd be sufficient.
Yeah, it's some of his best
He's great
and
in
most
it.
nuanced acting.
I agree. He's always played, sort of the character. Here's how the guy behaves. This is what this guy does. This is much more layered. It's really good. This has been a different kind of job for me, and I've been doing this a long time. This is very special, Shrinking, and it really nurtures me and makes me feel like what we're doing has value and importance. I look for that in my life, and I'm happy to have found it here. And that's it. He basically said, if this is the end, I'm fine with it.
I'm excited to see Michael J. Fox in this because he has been acting with his Parkinson's for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
My mom and I used to watch The Good Wife. Did you watch that?
I watched the first season, but I fell off of that.
It's so good.
So
it's
he
one
was
of my
on
all-time
that?
favorites. And he was on that, and he used his Parkinson's as part of his character, of course. And it was really
He was
well
really
done.
good in the series Rescue Me as well.
He played a guy in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
who was
it was part of his character, and I think it was the guy dating his Dennis Leary's ex-wife. But it's one of those where he did a little run, and he was great.
A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I believe are we 3 episodes?
3
in?
episodes in.
This is on HBO. It is based on George R.R. Martin's books. Yes, it's a Game of Thrones adjacent story. It's set about 100 years before the events of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's like halfway in between House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones.
And it is, they did the big reveal.
Well, don't say anything.
I won't.
Because I had no idea. And
I know you didn't.
It's so good.
It beyond that and beyond, whatever the arc of the story is, I will say this about George R.R. Martin. In any book that you read by him, he is the king of writing friendships. He knows how to write a friendship. Like unlikely people who are thrown together who find commonality and start to bond. Like there are so many examples of that just in Game of Thrones. So many. The Tyrion with I can't even think of the guy's name. The one who winds up being like the champion for him so that he doesn't get thrown down. Bronn. Their friendship is amazing.
Jamie Lannister
and Brienne of Tarth.
Oh, yeah.
There are so many. He's just great at writing this. And the two main characters, Dunk and Egg, in this show, and the showrunners are really putting a lot of these just moments with them growing and learning about each other and getting to know each other because they've just met up. This young boy is going to be this new knight's squire. And their relationship is so charming. And Vinny, I just cannot... I just because the kid's bald. It's not even that he's that much, but
he does
also,
have big reactions.
He does
to
huge
stuff.
reactions, huge like over the top reactions to things. So there's that. He's bald, and there's that. But I always think about you, and it is such a cute, like the dynamic between them. And now I'm going to be interested because it's a thing. Like what he has kept from him is huge.
I was really nervous about this show because I love those books.
They're so good.
I love them. But just like Game of Thrones, I was surprised that, the first seasons when they were following the books, I was really like, they did a great job. I really feel like they did the book justice. And I feel definitely that way about Night of Seven
Yes, me too. The second book and the three that are in the collection, which is A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, that was my favorite story. But this one, they're just doing it's a beautiful treatment. I don't even know what to call it. The tone of it is lovely. It's almost like they're both children. Like even the grown up, tall Duncan the Tall, he's childlike.
Yes.
He was, he has had a really tough life. And then you've got this actual little child and they bond on a level that just love it so much.
And if you watched House of the Dragon and you were miserable because that show is so dark and torturous, I'm still watching it, but whatever.
Me too. I love it.
This show swings in the complete opposite direction.
It's way more fairy tale.
Yes, and it leans into the quirkiness and the comedy that Game of Thrones had as well, but it's so much lighter.
It's really light. Yeah, it doesn't feel like this epic thing where there are 5,000 different characters and all kinds of intrigue.
And if you want bloodshed and boobs, not this show.
Oh, you're wrong about that. There's some bloodshed.
There's some bloodshed, but it's not. I don't feel like the episodes are, there's no giant battle scenes or anything. I mean,
don't say anymore. There's, I'm sure there's going to be some sex in it.
Let's hope not with anybody's sister.
There are
soulmates.
Targaryens in there.
You're going to defend that coupling.
In this fairy tale world, yes.
Are you talking about Jon and Daenerys?
I'm talking about
that's also
and Jaime Lannister.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong.
They're
is wrong,
twins. But that was their destiny.
And it's what Targaryens did. And they make a joke about it in Seven Kingdoms about how they're all crazy because they all marry each other.
Not. I mean,
they
the
were the
Lannisters. Yeah, the Lannisters.
Oh, the Lannisters. Yeah.
Look, it's all about proximity. I grew up with my sister. What? She was the only one around. Ugh. Anyway, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. The Tales of Dunk and Egg. It's on HBO.
You guys.
And it's beautifully done. And you have to watch. I can't wait until you watch because each episode is only like 23 minutes. They're so short. I'm like, no, it's already over.
They're doing half-hour episodes?
Yep.
They're really short.
40 minutes.
No, they're not.
They're 30 minutes.
Because it says it's 38 minutes, but 8 minutes of it is the behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's the 5 minutes of credits and then the coming attractions. Like it's 25 minutes max.
Well, they were short stories. They were each a short story. They weren't books.
Well, that was one of the problems and for me, Game of Thrones, it felt like, did someone just leave the camera on? And then they decided not to edit that out? Like, that is a scene of just the scenery for 5 minutes. Like, stop it.
in the book, they'd have like a whole chapter on what was on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, the
that's what I'm saying.
food was just ridiculous. So at
And, like-
least they cut that out.
Yeah, and they cut. I mean, as they got a little further in, they started really cutting out characters and things. And,
they'd have
and plot
this
lines.
character also take on, do the things that this other character was
Those
supposed
books
to
are
do.
heavy reading, but
They are
great.
heavy. I love them too. We're never going to get another one. He's never going to go back.
No, I won't believe that.
Believe it. All right, Vinny, what's coming up in the news?
Hot water versus cold, and AI taking your job, and more
boy.
after these.
Great. Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. All hopped up on San Francisco Bay coffee. Delicious. Listen to the Sarah Vinnie full show podcast on the Odyssey app, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from.
What's up, everyone? This House Report is brought to you by Atco Pest Control. Finding ants in your kitchen or pantry in February can be very frustrating.
Yep.
What is going on around here?
Get
They slip
out.
in quietly and keep returning until the source is handled. Atco Pest Control clears them out and helps keep them from coming back. Go to atcopestcontrol.com and mention you heard about Atco on Sarah and Vinnie. You'll get 10% off any treatment this month. And if you've got ants, they've got you. I mean, Atco's got you. They'll take care of you.
Yeah, it's great.
Here's what's happening. Warm and sunny again today. The surf is picking up, so if you're headed to the beach to check out the ocean, be very careful. It's the surf is coming up. And so you got to watch the tide and you got to watch the water line.
And watch your dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I always see people throwing, balls into using those long
Chuckers.
the chuckers to put that out into the water, and then the dog goes out after it. I guess some dogs are super good swimmers.
My dog's a great swimmer, but like little dogs will get out there and they can get
tumbled.
They can get sucked out.
Yeah.
You should know what's happening with the ocean when you head down to the beach with your dog. That means, is the tide rising? Is the surf coming up? We'll see probably 10 to 15 foot waves tomorrow.
Oh, boy.
That's huge.
Those
are
are gigantic.
huge waves. You should not be chucking a ball into that surf for your dog. On a 2-foot day, most dogs like labs or whatever are going to have the time of their life.
Right. They love it. And they're going to smell so good later.
They'll never want to leave.
Wet dog. Oh, delicious.
Anyway, the Olympics begin tomorrow. The Super Bowl is this Sunday. And that's why I mentioned that, as we've got a lot of people visiting. The city's going to be packed. I know the game is down south, but the city will be packed this weekend.
Yes. So many things going on. So many events besides just the Super Bowl itself.
Lots of concerts, lots of events, lots of stuff. So you can stay in touch with the Sarah and Vinnie Facebook page or radioalice.com.
I put that SF Chronicle list of all the events and where they're happening up in the Sarah and Vinnie Facebook page.
I mentioned earlier that I was trying to get caught up a little bit on Bad Bunny as he's going to be performing at the Super Bowl. And I don't have any problem with him performing. Often they pick artists that I'm not into, and I don't care.
Right.
Doesn't matter to me. But I thought I'd share this with you as one of the grinds people have about Bad Bunny playing is that he's not American. Turns out he is a U.S. citizen.
Yeah,
he is
Puerto
an
Rican.
American. They also say, why didn't anyone say anything about Rihanna, not a U.S. citizen?
I guess because she was on stage with J-Lo.
Shakira, not a U.S. citizen.
Oh, right, Rihanna. Oh, she's Bahamian, right?
Coldplay, not U.S. citizens. The list is long. I won't read them all. But no one
familiar
had a
with it.
cow about any of that.
No.
But this one. Okay. Meanwhile, the guy is a U.S. citizen, just so you know. If you find yourself in a conversation, no, he is.
I saw this crazy theory on TikTok that I don't know if you noticed during the Grammys that Bad Bunny was sitting by himself at a tiny little table. And there was this clip going around where Lady Gaga comes up to him to say hi. And she puts her hand on his shoulder and he flinches. And then he looks like he was really scared. And people were taking a look at his outfit on the red carpet and noticed that, he looked very bulky. Susan and I were speculating that he was wearing like shoulder pads or something. But people were thinking he was wearing a bulletproof vest underneath his suit, and then he sat alone and didn't bring any family members because
He was
that
afraid
he's
of
scared.
what might be coming
Yes.
for him.
Oh my God.
Isn't that
That's
horrible?
It is horrible, absolutely.
He had no one to hug when he won the biggest award at the Grammys. It's such a shame. So I'm
is a
very much
shame.
looking forward to his performance. His music is beautiful, and it's going to be a great moment.
I will say this for the music. While I can't name a hit, I don't recognize it as I had played it, but it's a party. So it will be a good watch in that it's going to be a party. I hope.
Yeah, no, it's such a Sad day.
Businesses spend $800 billion on jobs that could be done by AI, according to an AI platform.
Thanks, AI platform.
That's not.
What other jobs can you steal?
Yeah, it's not good news. It really stinks to think that. And you hear a lot of the rich people talking about the economy where you won't even have to have a job in the future. Don't worry about it. What?
Right.
People need to get up and go places.
They do. It's true. This is not Wall-E.
It's not good for you to sit in the house all day with all your needs met.
And it's also, how are you going to feed yourself with, like, don't you need money? What are we all going to go on just like basic welfare?
That's what they're talking about, yes.
All
But
right.
talk about control.
Yikes.
I'm dependent on you to get me my food entirely. Government.
Don't worry, there's no more government. It is I, the AI. I am in charge. What do you need? I've decided you do not need that.
$800 billion on jobs that could be done by AI. 3,000. They're talking about HR, entire HR departments, all of the stuff.
I understand your problem. I think you should give him one more chance. That's the AI HR guy.
Google says searches for hot water are at an all-time high. It's because TikTok says you should drink hot water instead of cold water.
I think I've told you this. My girlfriend, she boils up water in her teapot and she pours it into a mug and that's what she drinks. She puts her hands around the mug and she likes the warmth of it. She just drinks her water warm. Hot, even.
No flavor.
No flavor.
Doesn't want tea.
Nope.
Doesn't want coffee.
Nope.
Wants water.
And she was having it. It was chilly in their house. I'm like, all right, I'll have a cup of that. And it was like, I've never drunk anything more boring.
You got to add some lemon.
She doesn't put anything in it.
I've been
Lemon does
trying to
sound nice.
incorporate this.
It's
into
a
my
health
life.
hack going around on
Why
TikTok
did they
that
say this
says
is
drinking
healthy?
water is way healthier than cold. Drinking hot water is way healthier than cold, especially hot water on an empty stomach. It's
Really?
supposed to help with everything from digestion to circulation. So whether or not it's TikTok nonsense
A lot of it is.
or real ancient traditional Chinese medicine,
Is that what they're saying?
that's one of the things they're saying. They say it's not really a new tip. Warm drinks are big in traditional Chinese medicine. It's supposed to be good for your chi, whatever that is.
I thought you had like 9 cheese.
What?
And do you have like a bunch of different?
It's the chakras.
Oh, thank you. Something like that.
So what's my chi?
What is your chi?
That's what I'm asking you.
I don't know. Your soul, your center of everything. I have no idea. Don't you know all this stuff, Yogi?
No, not enough to discuss it
Yogini?
on the radio as an educated source.
Western doctors say this is all fantasy nonsense and it's totally overblown. You don't have to drink your water warm.
I like ice cold water. When I'm thirsty, there's nothing like an ice cold glass of water. Give it to me.
A nutrition expert in Bad Virginia talked about University of Virginia talked about it and said more water in general is good for you. So whether you want to go hot or cold, it's fine. It's all good.
It doesn't necessarily, it's not going to hurt you, but it isn't necessarily going to put your chi, align all your chakras.
Yeah, you guys keep talking about that. I don't know what that's.
I don't know about it.
Women,
Thought he
listen to
brought
this
that
next story.
Okay.
The chakras? I don't
No, the chi.
I don't know what that is either. No, my story said it, and I didn't even have time to look it up. Chi. Women are
Gee whiz.
sharing the misogynistic thoughts they have, but are trying to change about other women.
Okay.
Oh, I like this. Let's hear it.
Yeah, ladies, be nicer to each other. We are very two-faced.
And I don't think we really understand why we're
Well,
like that.
this is as I read this, I went, oh, this is interesting. I have to consciously stop myself from competing with other girls, and I hate it so much. Sometimes it's as simple as competing to be the smartest one in the class, but I also sometimes find myself comparing looks, hairstyles, personalities with girls who are just trying to live their lives. They have nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but they're also competing against you, so rest assured, you're not alone.
Every time I have those judgy thoughts creeping up, I try shooing them away and reminding myself that they're most likely stemming from the misogynistic mindset that women have to compete for male attention.
Mm.
That make sense to you guys?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
I still subconsciously, these again are just,
Isn't that what they say? That women don't dress for men. They dress for other women.
yeah.
For sure.
Women are sharing the misogynistic thoughts they have, but are trying to change. So here's a few more. It took me a lot of introspection and therapy not to see someone's ex as a threat, because I used to date someone who would compare me to them.
Ah.
I'm not at the point of being friends with an ex. Their
ex, right?
His ex, they mean.
Yes.
As I don't see the need, but thankfully I've gotten over the phase of resenting them.
Mm. This girl, when I was in high school, I sort of dated this guy named Eric Gordon, but he wanted to do it, and I was really young. And so
Eric Gordon.
He died in a hurricane. The one that happened in like 1986, maybe.
Andrew?
No, it was before that.
That's not Katrina.
It was in Massachusetts. Hurricane
Oh.
Sophia, something like that. Whatever.
It doesn't matter.
So So in high school, I was dating him, and I really did like him, and I thought, and he liked me.
But you were what, 14?
I was like probably 15
Okay.
or maybe 16. I think I was a junior in high school. I actually went to my junior prom with him, and he wanted to do it, and I wasn't ready. We broke up. His next girlfriend, however long it was, 2 months later, she hated me with the white hot passion of 1,000 suns. I was like, I broke up with him. We're done. There is no, and it's exactly what you're saying there. Like, I had never even had a conversation with her before, and she was just she'd shove me in the halls, and it was crazy.
Mean girl.
Yeah.
Well,
Mean girl.
you're in her life, and she didn't invite you.
I guess so.
I mean,
months had gone by. It was like, he's mine now. I'm like, great, have him, but it's fine.
I think that is all part of, for me, I'm not trying to excuse her, but I think a lot of the things you go through in high school, in relationships, are all part of the growth process. You get
One likes to hope.
You get over jealousy when you realize you don't own anybody and you don't own anything, and no one, they either stay or don't.
Right.
And it shouldn't be up to you to somehow massage and manage that situation so it never runs from you. Be a good partner. Have a good life together. If she says, I don't like it, let her leave.
No, it was, she wasn't leaving. She was coming after me.
Right.
I had nothing to do with that anymore.
I understand. Just mean it's very weird to be caught up on that
That I agree. And that was like the only time I've ever really experienced a run-in with somebody's. I was the ex in that scenario. So this is a person who couldn't get over the fact that this person had dated other people.
Women are sharing their anti-woman thoughts that they have but are trying to change. I still subconsciously assume an attractive woman is going to be meaner and more shallow just because they're attractive.
Mm.
I know it's because I'm insecure myself, and society has pushed the idea that all attractive women are stuck up and stupid.
Yeah, I think a lot of the meanness between women stems from insecurity.
Yes.
About yourself.
100%. The whole Mean Girls, and like you just mentioned, the things that happen in middle school and high school is everyone's sort of struggling to figure out who they are, and they want attention, but they don't want to be noticed for the wrong reason. So they see something in you that they're point at that and bring everyone's attention to this, bad thing about this other person. Meanwhile, I'm the one who pointed it out. It's this whole hierarchy struggle.
Meanwhile, everybody's insecure.
Oh my God, of course.
Everybody.
Everyone. Has
Even
their
the most
insecurities.
confident person that you know who has it all. J-Lo's insecure.
Absolutely. It's why I sort of believe that story about her and Jen Aniston. I'm not Aniston, Garner. All the Jennifers.
Okay, there's a few more of these. So far, they're kind of all ringing a true bell, right?
Definitely.
Here's another one. This is from BuzzFeed. It's let me read it again. Women are sharing the misogynistic thoughts they have, but are trying to change. I got it run back down to number 8 here. It says, thinking that I'm cheap and trashy for wanting to have or having sex, especially if it doesn't involve romantic settings or specific rules.
Yeah, that's the massive double standard.
Yeah.
Like, the dude's a stud and the girl's a slut. Like, that's not, I just wanted to have sex. And it seemed like a good time to do it.
Yeah, it's almost like we shame each other when we are different types of women too. You know, like if you are
Free and easy.
right and you like to hook up, but I'm more reserved, and I think, you know, you get your values in different ways.
Yeah.
But I don't know why we need to judge each other. That's where real feminism comes in, is when we can accept that.
Everyone lives their own life,
Yes.
makes their own choices.
And it's not hurting you.
No. The way someone else lives their life has nothing to do with you and your life. Unless they're a thief or a murderer and they hurt your family. And then you got to go kill them. Just how it is.
800-400-3697. That's our text number. And Maddie's on the show.
From the 415, all life is a competition. Just try and remember that win or lose, we all want to give and receive love.
Isn't that nice?
Very nice.
My mom texted me the hurricane that my ex-boyfriend died in is Hurricane Gloria.
I actually got a text on that as well.
All right.
650, I dated a guy in college whose ex called him on our first date. They were friends, so I wanted to be cool with not that girl. 6 months later, we broke up, and now they're married.
Oh!
That does happen.
It does. You can tell. I hate to, maybe this is misogynistic, but you can tell when a girl's trying to stay in that guy's life. If I can't have him, nobody can. I'm going to keep my fingers in that pot.
Well, everybody, it's always, when you look back on things, you only remember the good things. And you're
Yes.
like, why did we ever break up? Let me
And
see.
then you get back together and you go, oh, yeah, that's right. You suck.
2 minutes later.
I'm going through that. Definitely like romanticize things and have a conversation like, oh, that's why we broke up. 415. I got this a few times. Vinny, can you tell me the Birds and Bees book that you read to your kids?
I will get it for you. I don't know it off the top of my head, but that's something that I've been working on and staying current with. I really want that open dialogue with them about these things, as now boys are in the picture. Oh,
We all know what boys want.
yes.
I know what boys want.
510. Good morning, Alice team. At Maddie, I saw you on a preview for The Chase on the Game Show Network. I love that show and hoping to get to see your episode. Evidently, I'm in the
my
promo.
God.
I made the promo for The Chase on the Game Show
You
Network.
got to find that. I want to put a link to that somewhere.
I'm so embarrassed by my last question. I'm just so embarrassed on how I went on that show. It really sucks.
Well,
Let's see here.
what are you going to do? It's
Five-
over.
510, I'm a preschool teacher at a Chinese bilingual preschool, and lots of the kids bring warm or hot water in their water bottles to school.
Huh?
Hmm.
Sounds like it's a cultural thing.
Oh, all right.
And then 707, chi is life force. That's what chi is.
Just your
Your life force.
aliveness.
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to unchi you. I'll be able to put that into a text. You know how they won't let the
You're gonna
block into
threaten
it.
someone with
Yeah.
it. that you
Instead of
will
on a live, I'm going to
them.
unchi them.
Okay. Is that
It's the workaround so you can't put the word kill or whatever onto social media.
why do you need a workaround for
What if I want to kill someone? I'm going to unchi them. Coming up in a moment, we have Noah Khan tickets. You're going to love those. Alice 97.3, Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show, powered by San Francisco Bay Coffee. That's Benson Boone. He's at the Civic Auditorium tonight, and apparently it's all general admission, and the line is already there. We're getting reports from listeners. So if you're going, you are going to get there early.
He's a great show. Like, yeah, you want to get close to that.
Right? Yeah, you want to be up front. Maybe when he, jumps off the piano, you'll get a little bit of his sweat on you. Oh, I'll never wash again.
To see that little wispy mustache right in person.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Who are we talking about?
Benson Boone.
Oh, okay. I was sorry. I was out in the hall.
Yeah.
Benson Boone's wispy little mustache, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so Noah Khan, we have some tickets right now. People are freaking out about this. And Noah is actually part of this week of Super Bowl events. He's playing at the Warfield tonight. Noah Khan tickets. This is for August at Oracle Park, and it's a big deal. August 21st, Oracle Park, Noah Khan. This hour's code word is prize, Prize. Take the word prize to radioalice.com and enter it in. You could win tickets for Noah Khan on August 21st, Oracle Park. Prize is this hour's code word. Mason has another code word for you at 12:05, and it's Jane with another code word at 5:05. So a couple more chances to win today, and then we'll do it all day tomorrow as well. You can call us or text us, 800-400-3697. And I did want to mention our evil genius, Edwin, says, hey, Sarah, look up what unchi means in Japanese.
Oh.
So I did. And it's basically their term for doo-doo. Like a cutesy way to say
Poop.
It's when you're a little kid, they go,
Unchi.
Unchi.
So it's chi is your life force.
Yes.
Unchi is what you put in the toilet.
In Japan, yes.
Okay.
I think chi might be like a Hindi word.
Oh, boy. We're too deep.
Yeah, I don't know either. But
just go with killing people. When you're threatening people,
I'm gonna
just
unchi them.
threaten them. Just go straight to the point.
I thought your threat was, I'm going to take you on a hike.
That is one of them.
And unchi you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
There's that. Fun. There are a million concerts tonight. You can go to radioalice.com. We have a whole concert calendar up there. Check it out. There are so many events, not just concerts, but there's just so much going on because Super Bowl 60 is on Sunday, and it's right down the street in Santa Clara. And a lot of what's happening is centered here in San Francisco and down in San Jose. There's a lot of prop bets and stuff. Maybe we'll go through a few of those tomorrow. There's some funny ones in there, and we can make our own little bets and see who wins here on the show. I wanted to talk about Record Store Day 2026. They're starting to get this ready.
Is that April?
It is April.
Okay.
It's, let me get you the exact date. April 18th. It's a Saturday, April 18th, 2026. And there's always a bunch of, not just that there's limited edition stuff, but there's always events and things that surround it because there are very few record stores left anymore. And most of them are sort of like those resale places. It's not like you're walking into a Tower Records anymore. Did you ever go to a record store?
Yeah, there's a bunch of record stores here in the city.
Well, there's things like Amoeba or Rasputin, but those are more like, I'm going to trade these in and either get some store credit or, they feel like trade places. Like, I guess sometimes you can, where it actually sells some records is Urban Outfitters. Like they have a record rack, but they have things like Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon.
Well, they have the classics.
Yeah, bunch of things that they'll.
You can buy that stuff at Guitar Center too. There's
they got a rack.
They got a rack. Yeah. I think it's cool. I put together a record player. I got some old records. I can't right now. I just don't have time to sit down and put a record on and then enjoy it.
I know.
There's too many times to get up and too many things that. So, but I do believe I will do that at some point. And our old boss used to always post stuff, and I have a friend who posts his record collection, and he's got a killer stereo, and he puts it on Instagram, like putting the needle down, the initial sound, and then the kicks in. And there's a warmth to a record that isn't there in any other version of music.
I know. It's really nice. It really is. There's just something about that whole process. It meant more because there were more steps. It meant more because you had to sit there and babysit it. You couldn't jump around and remember you would have to put a penny on top of the head of the stylus sometimes to keep it weighted down so it didn't like bop over the worn out places on the record.
My room was upstairs, which was way more wobbly and bouncy than downstairs. So my record skipped if I jumped around or hung out with my girlfriend too vigorously.
Them. Oh boy,
that could do it.
My first job in radio, we were still doing albums and songs on cart. That was what we had at the radio station. And they started to get in CDs for the new music, but anything old we wanted to play was definitely on album.
Yeah, they had huge archives when I was an intern at BCN in Boston, which was like kind of, I don't know, like a rock station, but like lean toward alternative. But they had just an incredible catalog. And, you'd go in and find whatever old ass album, and sometimes they had so much, like they called it cue burn because it had been queued, because you'd queue it up on, you have one turntable going and you'd have the other turntable and you'd be queuing up your next record, and it would hit the beginning of the song and you'd back it up and it would burn those first grooves right off every song. So sometimes it would just skip forward.
I never did that.
It was pretty cool. I never really had to handle records.
I never did records at all.
I went to carts at the first like real radio job I had, which are like, they look like 8-track cartridges, which even the kids don't even know what that is. They were sort of maybe an inch thick, 5 inches long, 4 inches wide, and you plugged them into these machines, and then you'd hit go on.
When I got to radio, there were definitely still some carts, but we were doing all CDs, and the record player was under the Formica desk. You could lift up this
that's cool
cutout spot, and there was a record player under there. And then you'd look around and go, but there's no records.
Right.
Okay.
We put it all on cart.
Put that back down forever.
But even the first few years that we worked at Alice, we were still using reel to reel. Like there was no like digital recording. You went in, you rolled reel. You would get this pancake of tape and you'd roll it off onto a reel, and then you'd make all your mistakes onto it. And then you would sit there, you'd pick it up, you'd mark it with a wax pen, and you'd put it into the little cutter and you'd slice it with a razor blade and tape it back together to make edits in this. And it was just, it's so crazy how much it's changed in the 30 years we've been doing this.
That's a skill I got really good at, and it's completely useless.
Right. There's nothing, absolutely nothing.
It doesn't translate.
You'd have to sit and listen, you'd find your cue point. Oh my God, it was crazy. It was crazy.
And then you pull it out.
Make your mark, make your cut.
It's good times.
Tape it together. Incredible. It was kind of fun. It was a good skill.
But, doing commercials now is a lot easier than...
It certainly is, yeah. Now I just select the part that I need to take out, and it goes away. It's amazing. Record Store Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's revealed, it's pretty extensive list of limited edition vinyl box sets, other specialty releases that'll be available. They always do these special things that are only available at record stores on Record Store Day, and it's Saturday, April 18th. So we've got, looks like an exclusive release from Bruno Mars. He is the 2026 Record Store Day ambassador. Slipknot, Weezer, Bruce Springsteen, David Bowie, Billy Strings, Ween, Adam Sandler, Jeff Buckley, Pavement, Joni Mitchell, Carly Rae Jepsen, Sonic Youth, and so many more. It's very long. Let me see here. Slipknot's, it says, Look Outside Your Window, the long mythologized passion project from band members will finally see an official release date. And that's on Record Store Day. Bruno Mars is going to release something called Collaborations, which collects his various records with Mark Ronson, Lady Gaga, and Rosie. And a lot of these will be probably vinyl. And I mean, just physical, these are physical copies of this stuff. Weezer is going to release something called 1192, a newly unearthed album built from the band's very first studio sessions. It was discovered by Matt Sharp, their founding bassist, while digging through a trove of lost album master tapes. So it sounds like it'll be new to us. 1192 it's called. Bruce Springsteen has announced the first physical release of his homecoming performance at the 2024 See Here Now Festival in Ashbury Park. David Bowie's One Outside gets a Record Store Day spotlight, a neon pink 12-inch EP collecting 6 remixes of Hello, Space Boy. There are remixes by the Pet Shop Boys and a bunch of other people whose names I don't recognize. it's just a bunch of cool stuff. There's a live Jeff Buckley, the first time on vinyl. It's a record store day exclusive, a 2 LP set. Paramore's debut album is getting treatment as a 2 LP set. Man,
Record Day feels like a really great way to be reminded that, and I always felt this way, that music is one of the greatest art forms. And to cherish the way it's delivered and packaged and
how you're listening.
And how you're listening, but also just the artwork that it comes with, that you could sit down with we've talked about it, you sit down with the record cover or the inside sleeve and read that and look at it and all the pictures. They put thought into this stuff and worked hard on these things. And it is one of the greatest art forms available to us. And the idea that it's become diminished hurts my heart.
I know.
That it's just free.
For a monthly subscription price. Even records that you quote unquote buy, if you suddenly don't use Apple Music anymore, you suddenly don't own the things you've bought. That's wrong. I suppose you could burn a CD. Although
you know what? I went
through
that. We've gone through these different musical forms as it's changed repeatedly, and you do buy a new CD because the tape is now ruined and you'll get the new, and you do buy another CD since you ruined the last one, and all these different versions. As I was buying the first downloads, I was like burning everything onto discs to back them up.
Yeah.
Because we really didn't even have those external, maybe I wasn't aware of external hard drives and how they work yet. So I was burning everything and had
to get it off of there to be able to take it with you on the road.
How are you going to listen to your car if you didn't burn it on the CD?
All that stuff ends up being these just more copies of crap. It's like, geez. So I like these records, and they're collectible, and they're really...
Well, they make it feel more special.
Yep. I agree. Love
and if you're Taylor Swift, it makes you feel more rich. Because, man, did she sell a lot of limited edition vinyl pieces. They say she has put record sales back. She sold something like 50% of all the records that sold, the actual physical albums that sold last year.
Doesn't she have a deal with Target or someone that she's selling records through?
She definitely has something with Target. She's had it for a really long time, where I think she doesn't. I thought it was CDs, though. But now maybe in the past few years it's been records, where it's an exclusive Target edition.
Like it has something special that you wouldn't get somewhere else?
Yes. A special cover or special notes, special photos.
Oh, gosh. I just pulled up Taylor, and she's got her own section on their website where you can get not only records, the colored vinyls and all the different stuff, but posters and probably...
And I think you can buy all her previous albums as records there, too.
Yes.
Oh,
look
nice.
at it. It's just everything. She has her own section at Target. On the website, I should say. Well, you know, when you mention...
They know when it sells.
You mentioned her record sales. This is part of the reason why.
Yeah, physical albums walking out of Target stores. Okay, so that's everything I bought. And I actually put the whole rundown. If you're a huge music fan, and you should look through this, there's lots of old live shows that have been put onto vinyl and lots of people who are dead who have special releases. Record Store Days, April 18th, 2026, and I put the story up at the Sarah Vinnie Facebook page.
When the zombie apocalypse comes, it's going to be good to have that physical media so you can still listen to it.
It will, but you know what you really need is a boom box, because then you could just find batteries and then play old cassettes. I don't think if I have any more cassettes, they are melted in my attic.
I would think it's more important to have a bazooka, but okay. Also some records.
Well, for your downtime.
Well, all right, fine.
When you're not bazookaing people. But yes, a bazooka would be great.
I mean, we're going to talk
some
about what we might want. Right.
Also, clean water would be great. Everybody, rock your baby. Backstreet Boys songs are about to get the lullaby treatment on the Rockabye Baby album. Billboard is revealing that the I Want It That Way music video, I guess they're showing that video. I Want It That Way for kids. It's supposed to be a lullaby record.
I want it that way. Yay.
Yeah.
Are the Backstreet Boys are making this, or somebody else?
Backstreet Boys are putting this out, apparently. Apparently, I don't know.
They got to make money off that old music, you know?
You know what? I am wrong. This is the treatment. I guess they do these lullaby albums, but they're all Backstreet Boys songs. Oh, I misread that title. Backstreet Boys songs to become lullabies on a Rockabye Baby album.
Oh, okay. I've definitely listened to the Rockabye Baby.
Oh,
absolutely. They've done that with Black Sabbath. All kinds of
Really?
they've done all kinds of
that's a dark lullaby album.
well, but then you put it into those bright sounding little toy like instruments and it changes everything.
And your kid is getting a solid musical foundation.
Exactly.
YouTube's Billions Club welcomes videos by The Weeknd. Blinding Lights has now hit 1 billion. That's the Weeknd song. That for me, that's like the TikTok song. Like we do play that song, but the few times I was looking at like dance trends or whatever, that was the one I saw first.
How does it go?
Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. It was like,
I can't see.
yeah, right. And there were like certain moves you had to do to it. And the other one that just joined is Kiss. It looks like Kiss got a song in there.
Is it Cold Gin?
Which one is it? Does it say? I don't see the name of the song. How is that possible? Like just Kiss in general? I Was Made for Loving You. To the Billion Views Club.
That's like the one song.
I know.
Yeah.
They made that for the disco era. That is
They
the
sure
band's
did.
first. And by the way, I don't believe that's a full on video. Like The Weeknd is a full on. That's the video that he made for the song. I'm pretty sure that I Was Made for Loving You is either made newly, if there's an actual video, because there's a lot of ones that just have like the lyrics. It's like a lyric video.
Yeah, tons of those are just AI cranks those out, right?
Probably, right?
Just lyric videos.
I know, they pop it right up there. So this one, here we go. The video was posted to YouTube less than 6 years ago. It features the members of the iconic rock band all dressed up in it's old footage that was put up about 6 years ago.
All right.
So that's not bad. 6 years later, it hits 1 billion. The enduring power of Kiss.
Why that song?
Well,
I know.
That's the hit though.
It was a hit. Yeah, this was honestly, hey, we should probably do a disco song.
They had a guest writer on this song, and the guy is one of those people who writes hits. And Gene, very famously, Gene Simmons, the jerk in the band,
Yes.
was very much a jerk about this song, even though the singer is achieving his greatest hit of all times.
Yeah.
Gene's like, this isn't Kiss. I don't
Except
want to play
it
this.
is Kiss.
I don't want to play it.
It's the
I don't
biggest
want to hear it.
hit.
This isn't anything like the rest of our
Do, 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 do. Yeah. You were made for loving me.
Boy, you really like it.
I love it. It's great.
Wow.
Please. I was like 12. I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. I love it. Let's rock out. Let's do the disco dances of the day. Thank you, Maddie. Okay, what do you got coming up, Vin?
I'm suspicious about a politician's behavior. I'll bring it up and let you decide after these.
All right. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show, powered by San Francisco Bay Coffee. Delicious. Stream Alice and take us anywhere you go on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, or TuneIn apps.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's John.
Hey, John.
Hey, everybody.
We're going to go walk around at the
Yay,
Moscone
John.
Center.
I'm sorry.
God, what is wrong with you
I was
guys?
turning the mic on.
John.
All right, that's more like it.
Right.
Sheesh.
We're going to go walk around to the NFL experience.
I'm
Right around
excited.
the corner. Yeah,
I
it
think
should be
that's
fun.
really great.
It'll be good.
I can't wait to see and hear all the stuff.
I know. It should be a good time. Our Bob is going to go be man on the street. Bob on the street.
And she's a poster, unlike you.
Yeah, I don't. Why would you? I would go do it, but you'd never see it anywhere. She's the only one with a press pass.
That's so fun.
I know. It's great.
All right, here's what's happening, everyone. Oh, this Alice Report is brought to you by Bad Advice. Bad Advice is back, and we want your problems.
Give us your problems.
Email them to badadvice973@gmail.com and listen tomorrow at 7 a.m. to see if we solve your problem. Sarah's been teasing us with not one, but two great bad advice letters. I can't wait to get my hands on them.
One of them is just the way it's written is so funny.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Nice day ahead. Like another really warm, sunny, beautiful day. We might see a little of that cloud cover that was mentioned for the weekend.
Yeah.
But they're saying we're not going to have rain for the Super Bowl.
Right. I saw that. It looks like if there's anything, it would be up north. And
Way up
I'm
north.
looking at like mid next week for any rain.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
The Olympics begin Friday, and again, Super Bowl is on Sunday right here in town. And that's why all the festivities that we've been mentioning,
Yeah.
they're all taken, like there's no shortage of stuff to do.
Right.
If you're sitting there going, there's never anything, no, there's always something to do, but even more right now.
Right. Take mass transit if you possibly can. Like the parking, it's been a CF here all week. And so if you're trying to get over to the Moscone Center, like, good luck to you. Enjoy yourself. Or take a train.
There are midterm elections this year, and we're not election central
No,
by
we're
any stretch.
definitely not.
But I wanted to read this one to you guys because I'm suspicious.
Okay.
A Republican who's running for governor of Florida announced that he's joining Tinder to meet young female voters where they are and share his plan to make it easier for them to get married, buy a home, and raise a family.
So he just wants to meet with constituents
On Tinder.
on Tinder. Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Is that a good idea to
Sure,
you?
sounds great.
No chance
I'm
for
being above board with it.
misuse
telling
and
you.
abuse there, is
No,
there? No, that'll
none at
go
all.
great.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny though if it's a gimmick, you know, and then
I'm going to reach them where they are.
and he just is messaging with them, and then he screenshots the conversations and posts them on his social media. That could be kind of funny.
I think he's just spamming. He's just going to go on there and just spam everybody he can get somebody to like him back and start messaging.
What does he look like?
He's not bad looking. I'll show you. That's
yeah, we
him
should
right
have started there.
Oh,
Mm.
so what is he, mid-30s?
He's
Yeah.
pretty young.
Yeah, he looks like a pretty young guy.
He looks like he has nice guy syndrome.
What does that mean?
Like he looks like he knows he's nice, and so he's like, I'm just a nice guy. Like I would never do anything nefarious.
Isn't that what they say about Baldoni? That he has nice guy syndrome?
Exactly?
He doesn't look like a nice guy to me.
No,
Oh.
he doesn't.
This guy looks like he gets put in the friend zone a lot.
Oh, poor thing.
And then he's like, oh, no one ever likes me.
Jeez. Well, anyway.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not on Tinder. Oh,
James Fishback is running for governor in
that's his name, huh?
James
Fishback?
Fishback.
He needs all the help he can get.
And his newest campaign strategy is the dating app Tinder. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep an eye on it for you.
Yeah, please do. That's interesting.
You said Florida, right?
That's in Florida.
Adds
But
up.
we have midterm elections here in California, and there's a lot riding on it. So please, if you are at all interested in how things are going, that's a good thing to pay attention to.
It certainly is. Read up, reach out,
And vote.
and vote.
November 3rd, I believe, is the date.
Is it?
I believe so.
Mm.
A new viral trend has men keeping notes on their partners. I
Oh.
can't even believe that this is
Keeping notes? As
Yeah.
in, when is our anniversary? When
all the
is
stuff.
our birthday?
And it's what's interesting about this is you might talk to a guy and he might be able to tell you the most ridiculous fast facts about his, I don't know, favorite football team.
Yeah.
Or the most ridiculous fast facts about his favorite band.
Sure. Yep.
Oh, well, so-and-so's cat is named Sebastian.
Right.
You didn't know that? Well, I'm a big fan. I'm legit.
Mm-hmm.
And meanwhile, there's their wife going,
What color are my eyes? Don't look.
Exactly. Online.
Note keeping might be the way here, boys.
They say that the lists include, these are notes that young men are keeping on their partners, girlfriends, I guess. Favorite snacks,
Yeah, it's not
wine
a bad
preferences, favorite clothing stores, clothing sizes, go-to fast food orders, pizza toppings, coffee orders, favorite flowers, books they're reading, little details about the hobbies they're invested in.
I always carry a little card in my wallet with my wife's sizes on it. In case
All your
my wife, all her sizes and
wife.
stuff, so that I just had it handy.
Is it still in there now?
No.
You've since removed
You took out your wife's
the
card.
wife flashcard.
Yes. No more
Okay.
wife flashcard.
So you
Oh,
don't.
like a
You
baseball
guys
card.
don't buy each other Christmas gifts anymore. You are still married. You're not
Yeah.
even legally separated.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it's been 2 years, so is it not legal?
No,
At that point?
you're still.
I
I
think
think
after
you have
6
to
months.
file paperwork to legally separate.
Anyway, no, I don't carry it anymore.
It's not a bad idea, boys, keeping notes on your lady.
It's not.
In a good way.
Yes,
And
likes that one move.
Well, sure. I mean, I think you commit to memory.
Really,
But-
that one.
But the
That one you have no problem with.
my
That's
favorite
weird.
smell is cut grass. Okay, well, I better write that down because
Look, a cut grass candle. Let me double check that with my notebook. Yep, that checks out.
Did she say jasmine? Cut grass?
I hate jasmine. I love cut grass.
Right.
Phew! Thank God I had the notes on
Exactly right, Sarah.
that. I like it, Ben. You should keep notes on the people that you love.
I'm feeling slightly
You
pressured.
never will.
To
No
say
one will, but
800-400-3697 is our text number. And Maddie's on the show.
Maddie.
I'm not going to be hero today because we have John in
Yeah,
here.
well, I've already gotten
Yeah.
that.
We have
that
things
speech.
to do.
Yeah. Let's see here. Because I just lost all my text. That's
oh,
great.
no.
It's going to be fine. You'll find them.
Oh, here was
There
one.
they are.
Here was one. We were talking about that informed delivery thing from the post office.
Yeah.
Maddie, first day using expected delivery, and today I see a jury summons coming. Wow. Thanks. Cyrus from Tracy. Watching
now-
on YouTube.
Now there's proof that you got it.
Oh, that is the downside, huh?
Oh, I never thought of that.
Oh, wow. That's
I
true.
never go
Right.
to jury duty.
What'd you just say?
Nothing.
Somebody never goes to Georgia.
It's your civic duty.
Yeah, and you should go. It's fun. John sat on a couple big juries. A murder case
John?
and an assault and battery case.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so John, we're going to play How Old Is That Guy? Where we guess the ages. I did throw a few in here specifically, younger stars for Bob so that she's, I try to mix it up a little bit. Even though I don't know who Esme Creed Miles is. She was the star of that. You know what? I actually do. She's the star of that Amazon Prime series, Hannah. Did you guys watch that?
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I watched
did.
it too.
That's like the guy who trains the secret weapon little girl. He rescues
dad,
her.
I think, right?
Oh, is he the dad?
Is
I'm
he?
not sure.
I thought so.
But he
Maybe.
trains her, and they live in a cave, and he's protecting her from becoming
But then
the
she
weapon
gets
of the bad guys.
Right, she gets found, and now she's at some academy or
Yeah.
something.
Yep.
And
I fell off it.
well, her name is Esme Creed Miles. How old's that guy? We'll start with Bob.
27.
27. What do you think, John?
26.
26. Vinny.
25.
25.
What was the oldest one said? 27?
The oldest one was 27.
28.
She is exactly 26. That's 2 points for John.
Woo!
Coming in hot.
Yeah, John.
Go Pats.
How old is Duff McKagan, bassist for Guns N' Roses, Velvet Revolver, and now Guns N' Roses again? He's an original guy there. That's a little clue for you, Bob. John, you're first. How old is Duff McKagan? How old do you think that guy is?
He is 57.
57. Vinny, what do you say?
60.
60. Maddie?
62.
62. Bobby?
63.
63. He is exactly 62 years old.
Who said that?
Maddie. Guns N' Roses, Duff McKagan, 62 years old. How about legendary Dallas Cowboys quarterback Roger Staubach?
Ew.
How old's that guy, Vinny?
I'm going to say 79.
79. What do you think, Maddie?
80.
80. What do you think, Bob?
77.
77. And John?
81.
81. He is 84, and that's another point for John.
Go Pats.
I was going to prompt you, but luckily you already knew.
Oh, yeah.
How old is Darren Criss? He's Blaine on Glee and Versace's killer on that American Crime Story.
I thought he was the magician.
No, that's Chris Angel.
Chris Angel.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Darren Criss. He's like a singer. He was on Glee, played Blaine, and he was in American Crime
Do
Story.
you guys know how Darren Criss got famous?
No?
His college wrote and performed a parody of Harry Potter called A Very Potter Musical, and Darren Criss played Harry Potter, and it went totally viral in the theater kid community to the point where he got noticed and he got cast on Glee.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
And now he is a huge star, Broadway, movies, TV.
So talented. Oh my God. Anyway, we'll start with you, Bob. How old is Darren Criss?
Like 36?
36, says Bob. John, you're up.
38.
38. Vinny?
43.
43. Maddie?
35.
35. He is 39. That's a point for John.
Go Pats.
How old is Bobby Brown, Maddie?
Bobby Brown.
Wait,
Bobby
there's
Brown.
a couple Bobby Browns. Which
The
one?
The one.
My prerogative.
My
Bobby.
prerogative, Bobby
Okay,
Brown.
all right.
Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown.
All right.
Yes. I'm going to say his new edition was in here. I'm going to say he's a 65.
65. What do you think, Bob?
69.
69. John?
64.
64. What do you think, Vinny?
I'm going to say he is 60.
60. That is a point for Vinny. He is 57 years old, which is astounding to me.
Well, he broke through pretty young.
He did. Let's do Laura Linney. Ozark, Kinsey, Love Actually, a million movies. Laura Linney. She's the wife, Wendy, on Ozark. John, you're
Wendy.
first.
The worst. We're doing this for our kids. No, you're not, you greedy brat.
Yeah.
58.
58. What do you think, Vin?
61.
61. Maddie?
I'm going to say 57.
57. And Bob?
55.
55. She is 62, and that's a point for Vinny.
What's the score?
John has 4. Maddie and Vinny have 2 apiece, and Bob has 0. I guess you could technically tie it. Should you want another one? Or should we just give it to John?
Let's give it to John.
All right, let's give it to John.
Yay, John!
I have a song. for
I know
John.
exactly what it's going to be. You're
Yes, you
hilarious.
do.
Oh, I love this song.
We all did.
And you make it not fun.
It's crazy watching him sing it.
Go Seahawks. All right.
You cut me deep, Sarah.
Man, wow. Woof.
He knows I'm kidding. Oh, my God. Goodbye. Keep it here on Alice All Day. We have your chance to see Noah Khan. Mason has a code word for you at 12:05. Jane has one for you at 5:05. Tomorrow at 7 a.m., it's our special once-a-week problem-solving session called Bad Advice. It's not too late to send a letter, badadvice973@gmail.com. Plus, it will be Friday all day. If you're over at Moscone at the NFL experience that's happening there, be on the lookout. Bob and I are going with our significant others. We're all going to troll over there and have a fun time, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Did you remind everyone Bob's Movie Club movie?
Oh, Bob's Movie Club movie is Sinners. We got our assignment this morning, and you have until a week from today. And at 6:00 on next Thursday morning, we'll be breaking it all down. So,
can't
John,
wait.
we have to watch Sinner. We have to finish it.
Okay.
Yeah. Turns out it's a horror movie,
Thanks,
Vinny
Bob.
said. Or maybe Bob said
I think
it.
Bob said it, but there is a twist.
A horror twist, apparently.
There's
No
a twist.
spoilers today, but
All right.
plenty next Thursday.
Okay.
Thank you.